Oh boy, so we got a lot to talk about. I mean, not a lot to talk about, but like it seems like it came out of nowhere. So we're going to talk about that. So hang on, let's get into this.
Stay tough, how you get back up. You put the work in and it comes back. Multiply, stack, execute and you can take that. What you want bad, it's the truth, I'm the change that you can make fact. Yeah, I've done it, it ain't luck, I can teach you. Stand up, we gon' make some moves tonight. Yeah, stand up, got something to prove tonight. So stand up, we ain't gonna plan tonight. We gonna take action on our dreams and fight, alright. We ain't gonna stall, never stop. We gon' make it all to the top. We ain't gonna plan tonight. We gonna take action on our dreams and fight, alright. We gonna take action on our dreams and fight, alright. We gonna take action on our dreams and fight, alright. You could get it all in some time. Make your dreams come to life. We ain't thinking small, thinking light. We just want it all in our sights. Move quicker, see the big picture. You could be selfish or you could be a giver. Go wizard, problem solve fixer. We ain't giving up till it's all delivered, Don't stop at the top, we gon' make it alright. No loss, just hard working and some long nights. Get lost, we dive deeper, disciplined life. The cost of sweat, time, yeah, worthy price. I don't care what they all say, no way. Negativity, any hate, I got no space. We gon' put our hands up to the sky. Appreciate our lives and we fight till we die. Yo, stand up, we gon' make some moves tonight. Yeah, stand up, got something to prove tonight. So stand up, we ain't gonna plan tonight. We gonna take action on our dreams and fight, alright. We ain't gonna stall, never stop. We gon' make it all to the top. We ain't gonna plan tonight. We gonna take action on our dreams and fight, alright.
I used to feel like a rock, invincible. Everything's impossible. Give me hope, give me strength, give me something. Anything that I could believe in. I recall the day I woke up early morning, the doctor on the phone. One more pill, one more night, hardly breathing. There's a stranger in my sky. Look at me now, running in the dark. I'm just looking for a sign. Running in the dark. Why is this happening to me? Those words still ringing in my head. They shut me down, I spent weeks laying in my bed. Give me hope, give me strength, give me something. Anything that I could believe in.
And we are here. What's going on, buddy?
What's happening? Hot stuff? Good to see you
It's
there.
happening.
Been
It's
a while.
happening.
Mhm.
So I was set to do some we were going to do some clips because we were going to do it Sunday, and then you're busy and you was like, can we do it like Tuesday? So I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, yeah, we can do it Tuesday. And then all of a sudden, this stuff with the Jaden Ivey stuff came out, and then all this other stuff came out. It's just like, okay, we got to go live and talk about this.
All right. I'm looking forward to hearing about this because I've been pretty much off the grid.
Okay,
So some of this will be news to me, but I've seen the name everywhere, Ivy, but I'm not sure what it's about. So I'll learn tonight.
okay, and it's going to be good. It's going to be good discussion.
All right.
On how players react, how the organization reacts. So yeah, it's gonna be good discussion. So it's like, okay, I grabbed about 5 or 6 clips about it because
Okay.
Jaden Ivey keeps going on social media and just spouting off.
I'm not even sure who that is, to be honest with you. I'm completely. This will be
Okay, so
news.
Jaden Ivey played for the Pistons.
Okay.
They drafted him. He was mid for where his drafting spot was. He was kind of mid.
Mhm.
He never really caused problems, but he'd be in and out of the lineup for random stuff, getting hurt or whatever. They basically said, okay, we got other players that are coming in that are more consistent. They're veterans. We're walking away. He never really spouted off and went crazy or anything like that when he was with the Pistons. I guess the Bulls had picked him up on sort of a prove-it deal. I think it was a 1-year deal, maybe 2 years.
All right.
And recently, or like today and yesterday, he basically had an opinion about the LGBT pride. And he's like, yo, he's like, I'm a believer in Jesus Christ. I'm not like, I shouldn't be forced to basically bend the knee. They're not forced to bend the knee to be believers.
I agree with that.
Why it always seems like it goes one way.
Fair.
So yeah, so he started kind of jibber jabbering some Bible verses, and he started kind of giving his opinion. And the Bulls basically said, "We're done." They basically said they basically ended his contract because
So
it was
it
only
sounds
like a 1 year prove it deal, and they only have like a handful of games left, I guess.
Yeah, they're coming up to the end of the season. But so I know we'll talk more about this later, but it sounds to me the synopsis that I'm getting is that the man got waived for being a Christian.
Basically, and being vocal.
Well, that ain't right, but we'll see more about that.
Yeah, we'll get into it. So, okay, let me pull up the first thing. And this is what he got in trouble for. So we're going to play that one. We're going to play that one first and foremost. So let me remove that and let me add.
That the world can proclaim LGBTQ, right? They proclaim Pride Month in the NBA. They proclaim it. They show it to the world. They say, come join us for Pride Month to celebrate unrighteousness. They proclaim it. They proclaim it on the billboards. They proclaim it in the streets.
What's he looking at?
He's driving.
Oh, I see.
So how is it that one can't speak righteousness? How is it one that how are they to say that you man, this man is crazy?
Okay, so this is what got him in trouble and ultimately got him fired.
That?
Yes.
That's it?
Yes.
That wasn't that big of it. I mean,
how dare he speak out is basically what the stance that they took.
I mean, I can't believe they would have waived him just for that would be my takeaway. Do I think he should have put that out there? No, probably not. Good idea. But I agree with most of what he's saying. He should be able to say it. It's not like he's
here's the conversation pieces that we're going to talk about. And I'll get to the Christian perspective of it during our conversation.
Good.
We're going to look at multiple layers, basically.
I will cover the heathen perspective.
Okay, so for an organizational type thing, if a player is if a player is not worth the money that we're paying him and he's a problem, then generally you're not going to get re-signed or you're going to get cut. Sure. I mean, that's the life of a professional player. If you're not worth the money we're paying and you're a problem, bye. But up until the last day or two, when all of this came out, I haven't heard anything about him spouting off about something. I know that he was going through. I know he's been hurt, and I think it was a knee injury or something. So he hasn't really been active this year because he's been injured. So he would have probably gotten waived anyway. So why didn't the organization say, well, we're going to waive him anyway. We'll just say, hey, we don't agree with all his takes or whatever. And then just quietly at the end of the season, just not re-sign him because he's only on a 1 year prove it deal, basically.
I hear what you're saying. So let him play out the remaining 10 games or whatever, or not play.
So they could have very easily just said, you know what, we're just going to let him. We'll let him be. We're not going to stir the shit, and we're just going to let him go because he's been hurt. He's not really helping us out. That's how I would handle it. If somebody started doing the LGBT thing, or somebody started speaking communist bullcrap, or somebody started just acting crazy, unless they're breaking the law, I'm basically just going to be like, just let them say what the hell. We're going to get rid of them in a couple of weeks anyway. Just whatever. I don't care.
I agree.
You know what I mean?
I agree with
or you can come out and say, hey, not all the players we agree with, but we do, we let them speak their mind, but we don't always agree with what people have to say. And then just quietly just be like, bye.
Yeah.
No, they basically fired him to make a point.
Well, I agree with everything you just said. I don't have a problem with anything he said.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily agree with where he's coming from, but what he said isn't against the law. It's not terrible. And I'll go to a higher level. What does Pride Month have to do with basketball?
Nothing. And
Nothing. Why are they shoehorning this stuff in there? They
I
tried
would
it
say
with
a pretty
hockey
decent
there.
amount of black people are very religious, right?
Yeah, I think so.
It's basically
Say they are.
I don't want to say the devil, but it's people that are non-believers and they're Satan fucking worshipers trying to get rid of anything to do with Christianity.
Okay.
And I mean anything.
All right. I'm not going to sit here on your show without saying what I think. So here's my deal. People believe in a lot of different things, a lot of different gods. One of them's right, the rest are wrong. I don't know who's right and who's wrong. I don't know. There are actually gay and lesbian and trans people that exist on the planet that should be treated equally. What I don't like is having them shoehorn Pride Month into basketball.
Which is not treating everybody else equally. That's the problem.
Well, but what this guy's saying is because he believes
is there
in God.
A whiteboard Derek month? Is there a Julio Scissors month?
No, but I think what he's saying that he has his base as a Christian is allowing him to say that. Well, I don't know. Actually, he didn't say anything that terrible. He just says, I ain't down with that life, which I'm like, okay, that's fine. He didn't say
maybe a little bit of jibber jabbery, but what he said, it wasn't like it's not against the law. He pretty much said I'm a Christian. I don't necessarily believe in it.
Yeah,
in his way. You know what I mean?
It's not like he said we need to round them up and drop them out of helicopters.
Put them in a gulag or something. No, he didn't say any of that stuff.
He just said I ain't about that. Which, like I said, he said nothing wrong. I can't believe they waived him for this. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. Okay, and these aren't in any particular order. So we're just going to watch them here, and then because this has been within like the last day, basically.
Okay, all right. I'm glad we waited until tonight. No audio.
Well.
They tried to do the Pride Night in hockey, but like all the Russian players are like, nope. I'm not putting rainbow.
Because they're like they're either
they're
Catholic
Orthodox,
or Protestant, right?
They're Orthodox, yeah.
Or they're Orthodox. It's like
I'm not putting rainbow tape on my hockey stick. That's not happening yet.
If they came out and said, "Hey, they want to do a gay pride thing. If you guys want to participate, go ahead. We're not going to stop you." But to mandate it and say that you have to do it, otherwise society's going to come after you, is bullshit.
It has nothing to do with hockey, Christianity. No,
it doesn't.
Pride. None of that stuff has anything to do with
sports. And the percentage of gay people that are watching the sport is probably none.
Except the WNBA.
So who are you talking to? Like, who are you professing your love for? When I would say, what, less than 1% of gay people watch hockey? Come on.
They're just trying to normalize.
That's all they're doing.
Isn't statistically normal. I'm not saying it's not normal if you're gay, but statistically, math-wise, it's not the norm.
Yeah.
They say I'm crazy, right? I'm psycho. That don't add up.
That looks like an airplane.
Not adding up, right?
He does seem a little psycho.
Let these happen. God let these things happen for a reason. May His will be done. May His will be done. Right? May His will be done. Not my will. My will is done. When I came into the league, all I wanted to do was win championships and get millions of bucks. Millions of bucks. Get that next contract. Get them cars. Get all them cars. That's all I wanted.
Not ride coach.
Yeah.
Because that's what it looks like he's doing is riding coach.
Not terribly Christian of him, but that's fine. Yeah, I'm just all in it about the cars and the money. Praise God.
Mean, as a young man, and if you're pursuing your dream, then you dream of that type of stuff.
There's nothing wrong with that. I don't have a problem with that, but don't believe in some religion that preaches humility and things like that, and go out and go,
No,
I'm
see,
getting all
but
these
that's
cars
the,
and money.
that's the love of money. He wasn't loving money. He just wanted it. The
That's
love
fair.
of money is
Hey,
like Scrooge McDuck, who's like fucking inside of it. Like,
Yeah, I love money too, Derek. I want some too. I'm with him.
Right? When I came into the league, that's all I wanted. Right? Until the Lord showed me. Lord showed me. You. What good is it to gain the world yet forfeit your soul? What good is it? What good is it to not follow the Lord, to not obey His commandments? What good? It's not good. It does you no good. What good is it?
he's got the hearts and stuff, so he's either live on Twitch or he's live on Kick or something. Because you see the little hearts on the right.
Yep, I feel bad for whoever.
Yeah, he's talking to people on social media.
Yeah, I'm glad I didn't have.
What good is it not keeping His commandments? What good is it driving the store with the Ferrari you only get to drive that Ferrari for the time being. You're not gonna sit and drive the Ferrari for 10 hours. When has anyone driven a Ferrari for 10 hours? No one. No one has sit there and driven a Ferrari for 10 hours.
He may be right there. I'm not sure what his point is. But
dude, have you ever? You could probably fit in a Ferrari because you're a little guy. I cannot.
I'm not that
too
little.
fat and too large.
Well, I'm too fat, but I am short, so you're probably right.
Like you have to be like 5'5", 5'6".
I ain't that short.
Yeah, it's like freaking crazy, dude.
I'm 5'9", baby, short king. What do you think of that?
You'll be able to drive a Ferrari. I don't know how he would be because he's a basketball player, but okay.
You only drive it for however long.
Flintstones.
Have to cut out the front, the bottom, like Fred Flintstone. You see him going, "Hey, I got a Ferrari, boys."
You trying to go? Maybe if you drive to you drive the Ferrari to wherever you driving 10 hours away. But still, like what good is it gonna do for you on Judgment Day if you don't know the Lord Jesus Christ and you don't obey His commandments? It's not gonna do no good.
And without getting too into the weeds, we had a conversation before a couple of weeks ago when we were talking about something religious, religion wise.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, my job as a Christian is to stay out of hell. That's my job as a Christian.
That's
so
fair.
It's pretty much saying the same thing. It's like, yeah, it's great to have a car, but ultimately when you're done and you're dead and gone, what the hell does it matter?
That's true.
I mean, I agree with him. He's going to keep repeating himself over and over and over again. But I mean, I understand. I understand the message.
I'm just saying he's a little loony though, just a little bit.
I mean, so far, yeah.
Just saying.
It's not gonna do no good doing your will, trying to win championships, and you not doing the will of God. That's where many stumble. That's where many don't know the real Jesus. That's why you got Steph Curry and he not even surrendered, and y'all believe he's a Christian. Y'all believe he's a Christian because he wrote Philippians 4:13. Y'all think he's a Christian. But he cursing just like the world. Friendship with the world is enmity with God. He's friendship with the world. He don't know Jesus. And I pray he comes to the truth.
He's throwing shade at Stephon Curry.
That him and his family will be saved in Jesus' name.
He's punching up.
Yeah, but it's one of those things that you've got the complete asshole that people are just turned off on because this person is a jerk.
Mm-hmm.
But then you also have the bless your heart people, which is like they're very condescending, like bless your heart.
Oh yeah, that's classic.
When they're just as much of an asshole.
That is classic.
It's just they're stepping a different way. You know what I mean? They're doing it a different way.
If a Southern woman ever tells you bless your heart, that's not a good thing. Yeah, she's kidding.
Both of those people are the same people, in my opinion. It's just they're getting to the point is different. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Because all that stuff is not gonna matter on Judgment Day. All them rings he got. All them rings.
I'm pretty sure that this happened before today. So this wasn't. I don't think this was like he got fired and he started just yelling at people on social media saying, you know what I mean? Like,
I'm saying it's a choice for him to do this, but why doesn't he just call Stephon Curry and tell him, hey, you don't know Jesus and I do. Let me help you. Why is he going to be on an airplane bugging people? Fucking annoying.
It doesn't look like there's very many people on the plane, though. It might be like a red eye or something.
My homie, I'm trying to have a gin and tonic over here and enjoy my flight. Could you cut it out with the proselytizing? Why don't you call Stephon Curry from first class?
And then how's he got good internet? The fucking airplane sucks with the internet.
Well, he's got the hookup, I guess.
LeBron got all them rings. Michael Jordan got all them people in the Hall of Fame who don't know Jesus Christ. No, I'm all good. Thank you, bro. It's not gonna matter on Judgment Day if you don't know Jesus.
You want some pretzels? No, I'm good.
And your name's not written in the book of life. It's not gonna matter. It's not gonna matter on Judgment Day.
And can you stop talking about death on an airplane, please?
But I'm not.
I'm nervous enough.
I'm not.
Yeah, no shit. It's like, bro, like
take it easy. We're gonna land.
Keep repeating, so we're gonna move on to the next one.
All right. I'd waive him for that, for just being an annoyance.
So he's admitted that him and his wife and him have had problems, and that there has been incidences with him and his wife. But of course, it's one of these things. If somebody steps wrong, everybody tries to pull up the past and how much of a dickhead this guy is, and all this other stuff. Good old social media.
Yeah, but we'll see what his marital problems were before I comment.
My wife, we had went through, trials together. I dealt with anger. She had to deal with a lot of anger that I had in my heart. That turned into, me somewhat being a abuser. And I'm not saying that was it, but I there was things that I tried to feel in my heart in my wife. We had went through, trials together.
Gone through.
I dealt with anger. She had to deal with a lot of anger that I had in my.
Well, I mean, it's one of those things where it's like, well, maybe he was just a dick to her.
Yeah,
and he felt that he was being abusive, even though he's not touching her. But if you're angry all the time and you keep on taking it out on your partner, that's a problem.
Yeah, he maybe just yelled at her too much. I didn't take anything more nefarious out of that. Except he was just he thinks he was a jerk.
Around me, those are my family members betraying because of what I spoke. The truth. Saying that I'm losing my mind. Saying that I'm crazy. These are my own family members. My blood. Man, he's psycho. He's this, he's that. Those are my own household. That's why my wife in here, and she not even texting me.
Okay, so his wife was in this chat, but she didn't text him after he got let go?
Yeah, I don't know. That doesn't make any sense to me.
That doesn't make sense to me either.
I don't even know why he's putting all this stuff on Front Street. Doesn't anybody have any sense of pride anymore?
Not really. Well, because it's one of those things where it's like, yeah, he's putting everything on Front Street, and that's 2026. That's what people do. But if I'm an organization, it's just like, I may agree with them, but I don't want the hassle. So that's someone else.
That's exactly what they did. Cut bait with this guy because he's kind of a wild card.
Yeah. Okay, so the Herd, of course, has something to say about
it. Colin Cowherd. Yep.
Developed, and it just so happens I got lucky with this story because I had context and context around it. I know somebody that went to Purdue and played with Jaden Ivey, and I know somebody in the NBA that's been on a staff with Jaden Ivey. He doesn't necessarily mesh well with others. So yesterday, the Bulls let him go. He went to Instagram multiple times. He called out the NBA for promoting Pride Month, saying it celebrates unrighteousness. And again, his reputation at Purdue, I've got it sourced, and in the NBA, he only had 7 games left with the Bulls this year, and they were not going to bring him back. So they said, hit the road. Good luck in free agency. Here's the first thought I thought about was never screw with a locker room. Never screw with the workplace. And I'll give you an example. I own a company. We got about 60 employees. It's called The Volume. If I found out somebody did something illegal and it was bad, a DUI, maybe it was a misdemeanor, but they were good people. They made a big mistake. They were contrite. They were apologetic. They worked well with others, and they were really, really a good person in the building, despite committing a misdemeanor. I'd keep them.
That's fair.
But it's a private company.
Right.
And if they were annoying, odd, sometimes talk too much politics and religion, and multiple employees came to me and said, they're not good for the workspace. They're disruptive. I'd fire them in 30 seconds.
Here's the thing, though. And I don't know if he's going to address it right here. There are people that will purposely talk shit to try to get somebody fired. Mm-hmm. So it's like a lot of times people are like, well, you know, it's a private company, so they've got rules and they can do what they want. No. There are nefarious dickheads out there that will say and do anything that they can to get somebody fired. Mm-hmm. So even if he didn't say nothing to him, and then maybe like he looked at him wrong one time, it's like, I don't like him, get rid of him. So it's like nobody ever addresses that. It's always like, well, it's a private company and you've got rules, and then he broke the rules, so they just didn't want to deal with him. I understand that, but they never address the fact that there are people that purposely go out of their way to try to get people fired. And it's never addressed, and it's kicked down the fucking street. The can's kicked down the street every single time. And what happens? The entire company is full of liberal people, and it's a fucking train wreck. Every single time, because nobody wants to say nothing. They want to just lockstep and, well, you're not going to fuck my money up, but yet the company's fucked in 5 years because you just opened the door for a bunch of fucking dickheads. I mean, it's not like I'm just saying this one time that this one company. No, it happens all the time. Happens in the entertainment industry, happens in the sports industry, happens in media. It happens all the time.
I can see maybe this guy pushed the wrong buttons on several of his teammates, and maybe his teammates went to the coach and said, this guy's got to go. He's a little weird. I can see that, because you don't want to screw with the locker room, like he said. But I don't know. Like, did Chicago come out and say why they waived him specifically?
I don't know if I have the video pulled up, but I'll find it.
Okay.
We'll finish this one and I'll try to find it.
I would keep the criminal, and I would let go of the annoying coworker. And it's a private company, and I could. The Bulls, for the record, are a public-facing company. Athletes, you'd get to this point, they'd figure out, keep religion and politics out of it mostly. Yeah. There's thousands of Americans who have been arrested, who have made serious mistakes, who are tremendous employees, and their workers, their boss love them. But you know what there's not a million of in America? Annoying, weird people who talk politics and religion at work and don't mesh well with others. Don't screw with the workplace. Too many of you are getting into this dopey freedom of speech. Jaden Ivey's not a lawyer being disbarred. He's not going to prison. He got 7 games left, and the Pistons, who strangely made him a top 5 pick and let him go. The Pistons are dying for guard play, and they let him go. Why would that be? Bulls, 7 games left, said, hit the road, which they have every right to do legally. Here was their coach, Billy Donovan.
We have people from all different walks of life working in the building, and players from all different walks of life.
Bullshit,
right? So the first thing is, everybody comes with their own personal experiences, but one is we got to all be professional. I think there's got to be a high level of respect for one another, and we got to help each other, and then be accountable to those standards.
You are always
and that's not all the fucking clip. He's like, oh, we have to be inclusive. So
Nah.
inclusive to who?
Yeah.
Not
See, I agree.
not Christians apparently, not mouthy Christians.
I agree
It's like
with
it's a double standard that I don't fucking like at all.
okay. I agree with everything Colin Coward said in that last 30-second rant that he had. I thought he really hit the nail on the head, and that's pretty much said everything I would say about it. But then when they had the coach up there, and like you're saying, Derek, coach is like, well, we have lots of different types of people in the building, and we have to be inclusive. I'm like, no. Here's what this guy needs to do: put up 30 points a game. He'd still be on the team. They'd let this go. If he was Michael Jordan or Isaiah Thomas,
a superstar, and he was
Yeah.
he was putting asses in the seats, he
Right.
would have still had a job.
and that's
Oh, yeah,
where my
for sure.
problem is. That's rules for this guy, but not for this guy. It's hypocrisy. It's not right. So what? A Christian guy doesn't like gays. Ooh, shocker! It's not hurting anybody. Big
No.
deal. The Christians think they all go to hell. I think that's awful.
If he
But
went up
that's what
to
they
all the
think.
gay people and handed everybody Bibles, and he was handing everybody crosses, and then he was going up to them and screaming at them and Bible verses. Like, I can understand that's a little bit much, but saying it on social media on your own page,
Yeah,
come
I
on.
wouldn't even have a problem if some dude rolled up to me and handed me a Bible. To be honest with you, I'd think it was nice. They're trying to help me in their mind, right? That's a
Oh yeah, there's some
It's a
like
positive
there's
thing.
some they have to profess the Christ, and every time they come up to me, I'm like, I'm already a believer, so thank you.
But that's as a
You
Christian,
don't have to
that's
sell
kind of
me.
that's kind of your job is to spread the word and all that kind of
Yeah.
stuff. So I get
I'm
that.
just saying is they don't have to waste the time to sell me. I'm already a believer.
Yeah.
So.
But okay, let's spin this around on its head, and let's say that he was gay, this basketball player,
Okay.
and he had a problem with being prosecuted by Christians who don't like gays, and he went on Instagram and said, I'm a member of the LGBT community, and it's hard enough as it is in a locker room full of, athletes, but I really don't need these Christians getting on social media and maybe even in the locker room saying that I'm going to hell for eternity. Would they waive him then?
No.
Okay, well, they should if they're going to waive
put
him
him
to
on
the
a
other side.
fucking pedestal.
Correct.
And the LGBT and the fucking weirdo liberals will threaten to burn the stadium down.
Yep.
See the
that's-
double standard? This is
No,
the shit that pisses me
yeah,
off.
it's my point. It's a double standard. It's not right.
entitled to your own opinion. But you're never entitled, especially if you're not productive or you're disappointing, to disrupt the workspace. And that's the thing about life. I tell my kids jokingly, half jokingly all the time, be really great at something. You'll be able to get away with more. The legendary stories
That's good.
that Bill Belichick
Says somebody who has a company of 80 employees and guaranteed that his kids have some sort of role in the company. So shut your mouth, dude.
Well,
I mean, he's talking from a place where he has the opportunity to make his kids money. My parents didn't have jack and shit, and I had to figure it out.
no, mine didn't either. But but I'm okay. I'm separating the man from his company, and just based on the words he said, I agree with what he said. It's basically, I told my son the same thing. I'm like, look, success in business is 10% aptitude and 90% attitude. If you're somebody that people want to work with, that's more important than somebody who's a 10 out of 10 at whatever, electrical engineering or whatever it is. You want to be the
Yeah,
kind of
because my
person that
brother's
people
kind of an asshole, but he's awfully good at what he does. So
that there's like a Michael Jordan kind of clause to that. If you're that good at it, then you can get away with being a complete dick.
yeah.
But unless you're that good at it, then it's better just to try to get along with people.
tells about Lawrence Taylor when he was a defensive coordinator for the New York Giants. And one time he showed up 15 minutes late to a meeting, and Belichick goes to Bill Parcells and says, Bill, I just thought I'd tell you, Lawrence showed up 15 minutes late to our meeting. And Bill Parcells said, why the hell did you start the meeting? He's the best football player in the league. Jimmy Johnson, guy falls asleep at a meeting, kicked him off the team. Troy Aikman did. Troy, get up. Troy, the meeting's still going. Life's full of gray.
Spitting a lot of facts there, sort of.
And this is, I think this is the last one I have for him.
the NBA was everything to me. I didn't know God. I didn't know Jesus when I came to the NBA. I was a fornicator. I was a pornography addict. And I used to get drunk. That's all I knew. And after a win, I felt good. After all those points, I felt good. I felt good. I felt like I had everything set out for me. Right? But as soon as that shut down for me, as soon as I didn't start, that's when God was humbling me. And he said he sat me down for a reason. The NBA was everything to me. I didn't know God. I didn't know.
Yeah, it's one of those things is when you're saved, you don't necessarily have to go out there and preach and all this other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But if you have the epiphany or you have the moment where it's like, man, I got to change the way I'm doing things because right now it sucks.
Mm-hmm.
And you sort of like, it's almost like a thought pops in your head and it's like your perspective changes. Mm-hmm. Like when I had that in my mid-20s because I was doing a lot of crazy shit and getting in trouble and everything else. And it was like all of a sudden, like mid-20s, maybe 26, 27, it just kind of popped in my brain like, Derek, like, what the hell? Like, what are you doing, man?
Yeah, there's lots of different ways to have an epiphany like that. Whether it
and
be
it's like I didn't want to run out and start going to my neighbors and saying how much of the Lord had changed my life and everything.
No,
but it did open my eyes. So if somebody asked me about it, I was like, yeah, like I had something pop in my brain that basically said, Derek, like, get your stuff together, man.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like sometimes you get excited because your perspective changes. So some people that are nothing but negative, everything is always somebody else's fault. They don't want to hear that regardless, or they get jealous because you found something that makes you happy and they're fucking miserable. Yeah. So they want to tell everybody else that they're miserable.
Yeah.
And those people are the same people that will go and run to the fucking boss and say, oh, this person's a problem. Get rid of his ass. You know what I mean?
All right. So from everything that I've seen and you've shared, my overall opinion is that if they got rid of him because of what he said about being Christian and the LGBTQ community, I disagree with that. If they got rid of him because he's annoying and weird and gives a bad vibe off, then I'm okay with that. Because he's not good enough of a basketball player to get away with that.
But nobody knew about him talking about his Christianity and all this other stuff until he got in trouble. So it's like it's one of these things that like nobody gave a shit until all of a sudden they could he did a thing. Oh, we got him. Oh, it's crazy. He's a fucking weirdo. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I don't care that he's a Christian.
He's probably doing this shit during the season or something. I don't know.
I just think he seems a little off, regardless of what he believes in or what God he worships and stuff. He just seems maybe has a little bit of
a little bipolar. I don't know,
screw loose or something, and that might not be good to work around. But whatever, he's gone. And what pissed me off the most is the coach having to come up and.
Oh, that shit pisses me off. Oh, we're inclusive, but not this person, not to this person, not to this person. Fuck this person. I mean, it's such bullshit.
There's a lot of Christians in the NBA. There's a lot of Eastern Europeans in the league.
Oh, yeah.
And those people do not like gays, period. So,
Jesus, when I came to the NBA, I was a fornicator. I was a pornography addict. And I used to get drunk. That's all I knew. And after a win, I felt good.
But yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, if he was acting that nuts and talking about the LGBT community and dressing around in girly outfits and all kinds of other stuff, he would have got a fucking pass.
Oh yeah.
So it's not the fact that he's different and he was getting a little mouthy and they decided to say, okay, we got 5 games. We're not gonna re-sign him, so we'll just let him go. Mm-hmm. Like I don't have a problem with that business wise.
Mm-hmm.
You have a problem with the fucking double standard when it comes to anybody that's a Christian. That's the problem I have.
I would, I would expand that to not only being Christian. There's other groups that can't say shit, but yeah, it's hypocrisy. I agree with that.
And then Neil Rule on one of the sports shows that I watch at Detroit. He's like, well, you work for a company, right? And they've got rules, so you just have to shut your mouth and just follow the rules. And it's like he never looks at any other aspect of it. It's always like, well, he broke the rules, fuck him. And it's like that, putting that out to the 5,000 viewers that fucking they get during that show, and he's just like, well, he broke the rules, fuck him. And it's like you open the door for all these fucking libtards to do nothing but in these companies, and that's all they're going to do to people. Anybody that is not in lockstep with them, fuck them and get rid of them.
Yep.
That's the stuff that irritates me the most.
You're not wrong. You are not wrong.
But he is a little goofy, but that's not really the point. Being goofy and different isn't against the law.
Yeah, if they got rid of him strictly because he said that he didn't terribly care for gay people, that's wrong.
Well, he didn't even go out and say that, right? He basically
he didn't say anything. He didn't really say anything that inflammatory, to be honest.
He
with
said
you.
that they mandate the gay pride, and it's mandated. And no.
Well, it's not right.
That's basically what he said.
You know? Well, hopefully he lands on his feet somewhere. I don't know. You said he's like is he like off the bench guy sort of player?
When he was with the Pistons, he was getting probably 15, 20 points a game when he played.
That's all right.
Defense was okay.
Okay.
The Bulls, I don't think the Bulls are very good, so they probably picked them up because they needed shooters or something.
Mm-hmm. Well,
so
maybe he'll get another opportunity.
He'll probably hook up into like the European League or the Japanese League or something.
There you go.
So the NBA is probably going to be like, we're not. He's kryptonite right now, so we're not going to touch him. But he can play in the Europe leagues and stuff like that. They're not going to.
But here, what's going to happen if the NBA decided to say, I don't care what he said, he's still welcome here? Or if the Bulls said that, who's going to boycott them? Gay people? Gay people, as far as I know, don't really watch the NBA that much. I'm sure there's some gay fans, but they're not.
Well, out of 10,000, if you're in a stadium and 10,000 people that are screaming and yelling for their team, how many people are gay?
A couple hundred, maybe.
I wouldn't say, probably less than that, right?
Am I over? Yeah, I don't know. I'm just ballparking, but 100, whatever.
Maybe 20 or 30, maybe. I mean, it's crazy to me where it's just like these people. It matters what they think, but fuck everybody else.
Yep,
it's crazy.
Well. Yeah, it was interesting. I'm glad you brought this to the show tonight because I had not heard anything.
Yeah, because it had different components to it. It wasn't just about a basketball player getting let go. There was a lot to it. So I'm like, okay, this is something we can talk about. And we did for 43 minutes.
Yeah. If some cat that looks like that is sitting next to me on an airplane in their seat, pontificating about Jesus into their cell phone for more than like 15 minutes, I might ask to switch flights. Like, I'll be late.
So there's one person that you probably wouldn't switch flights with or switch seats with. I wouldn't switch seats with him because he's annoying the piss out of me.
Yeah, right.
You may not. So
We are all just characters in the game's brand new scene. We do our best to sing the words and the stations in between.
It's a good segue, Derek. No, I'd want the flight never to end. I'd have an endless.
So there's two things, and this one is about a week old, but we never really got to talk. We talked a little bit about it.
All right.
Okay, so this one right here. So Corey came and basically hooked up with another podcaster that doesn't like Anthony Cumia. And basically does nothing but say that Anthony Cumia is a PDF file and all this other stuff. And he brings up pictures of Anthony Cumia's girlfriend and all this other stuff. So what does Corey Feldman do? Corey Feldman goes on his fucking social media talking shit about Anthony Cumia, Jim and them, and anybody else associated with it, calling everybody PDF files, including me. I got a fucking problem with that. No, he didn't name me, but he basically said anybody that basically, anybody that talks about him and anybody that talks shit about him are basically like he's trying to help people, and that you're prevailing that. So you're a what does he call it? Not a P. He calls people PDF files, but he calls them pedo protectors. You're protecting pedos because you're making fun of my fucking dumb music.
Yeah. Full disclosure, I am deep in the Dabbleverse, so I know all about this shit. So let's go.
So he said Wolfpack members exposed for pedophilia. Is any shocked yet? So surprise, just like the Gomer Pyle, it's not like the shocking, but sick and disturbed. Anthony Cumia, who's along with other sick podcasters, have been terrorizing me for decades. Here's his truth. So then if you go into here, he basically, the guy that's in the video, and I don't know how long this video is. No, it's only 2 minutes long, so we'll watch it.
That's Patrick Melton from Nobody Likes Onions, and he's shit.
Liking girls that look like children. I'm not the one obsessed about what another man likes.
About Anthony Cumia following 13-year-old girls, multiple 13-year-old girls unrelated to him on Instagram with braces. Sexual pictures of these girls. He is a full pedophile and has a severe sexual addiction to underage girls around the age of 12 to 14 with braces. I fully believe he's done stuff with an underage girl. He took a 17-year-old girl to prom. He masturbates to 13-year-old girls.
Weird.
He does. That's his thing. I mean, they're little kids. They're little kids. Emily, Rihanna, 13 years old. Right in the bio, there's no mistakenly following or thinking these are 18-year-olds. The girls look 10. Does this look like it could be an 18-year-old? Everyone fucking look. This is the girl that could.
Okay, here's the thing. And he doesn't get any context because it's all about attacking.
Mm-hmm.
How the fuck does he know that person isn't his fucking niece or his granddaughter's? How does he not know? I mean, we don't know that, but it's like he's automatically fucking assuming.
Anthony Cumia does like them young. That is a well-established fact. And so it's not, I don't know. I don't want to get further into it, but all his girlfriends he's ever had have been like 19 when he was 50. So that's his thing.
Has Corey all of a sudden forgot that his girlfriend is fucking in her 20s? Did he just fucking forget?
Yeah, but they're talking about following 13-year-old. I mean, I don't even know. I'm not accusing anybody of anything. And I think this guy's Red Bar, I think it's Mike, his name is, the person we're seeing on screen.
Okay.
You can say this is the girl that Cumia was following, and that may be factual. But then when you say and jacking off to, you're like, well, wait a minute. You don't know that. Don't know that that happened.
It's like they add their own commentary, and then numbnuts on the fucking online are automatically grab it and be like, that wasn't saying. It's a fact. It's like, no, it's not a fact.
Yep.
You're talking shit online. Just like if we said something that was either correct or incorrect, I don't want somebody to come out and say, well, you guys said a thing, and it's like, I don't like, our show is basically off the cuff and reacting. So it's like, if you don't like people fucking reacting to different things, then don't fucking watch. Shut up.
Plus, if you stream a lot, like I've been on Dave, our friend at BTM Reviews, his stream for a couple of years. You and I have been doing this for a little bit. You say lots of things.
Yeah. It's a natural reaction. That's what.
Yeah. I'm not sitting here like thinking about it for a day and writing a thesis on it. I'm just shooting from the hip. Sometimes you say weird shit. I don't know.
Okay, so in the comments, basically what happened is this guy that was in the clip there is like, well, Corey, we need to go outside of the Dabbleverse event that's happening in Vegas where Jim and them's going to be part of it, and we need to go there and protest. Corey, are you with me? Corey's like, oh, no, I got a thing, and I'm not going to give them a moment to be able to do anything. It's like, wait a minute, I thought you were against pedos and you're pedo protecting. But yet you're not going to fucking go and protest in front of the Dabbleverse fucking. I mean, the guy is such a fucking hypocrite dickhead.
Okay, but he does have a tour at the moment. He can't just cancel his show to go.
I understand that, but he's in here rallying the troops and then be like, "Oh, I got a thing."
Yeah,
it's almost like when you're a kid and everybody's like talking shit and everybody's getting riled up. And everybody like starts like heading toward a person, and you got this asshole in the back that's just like, yeah, and that too. That's Corey. That's Corey Feldman.
Yeah. Okay. Fair.
So it says, nah, bro, it's a comedy. Obviously, listen up to Nancy. Fuck. There's nothing funny about it. You find making pedo jokes funny in the days of Epstein files. You need your head examined. Stop listening to trolls. It's comedy. Like I said, listen up. Unless you've seen everything people are telling you, context matters. People are telling me, watch the video, man. He's talking about children, following children on IG, flirting with them. It's not comedy. It's if he's supposed to be doing it to message with me. Suck me in a joke.
But here's the problem with
shady.
Here's Corey Feldman in here is believing everything he's hearing from this random person, but then he'll turn around and go, "Why do you believe everything you hear about the angels and what I did to them?" That's all. I mean, so stop it.
Dude, he's such a fucking hypocrite dickhead.
Mm-hmm.
Bubbles is like Bubble Popper is exactly my point. If that's how you just describe, if you're never listening to it, context matters. I'm trying to find normally I agree with you, sir, but you're going to lose it on this one. By no means I am defending Kumia, but you've been in the industry long enough to know that Kumia isn't a powerful pedo. You've worked, met, and known powerful pedos still harming people in your industry. Get them.
That's reasonable.
Are you serious? It's not about power. It's about helping, protecting kids, man. There's a few pages who seems to be obsessed with you on YouTube, I've noticed. Usually somebody that brings that up is a Jim and Them person. Or
yeah. They are the world leader in Corey Feldman coverage.
It's all
Jim and Them.
All of it is connected. Oh, I got a new sounder right here.
I feel like I'm taking crazy pills.
Dark power sabotage.
Was that you? You had that? That's good.
This one?
Dark power sabotage.
I love that one.
That's Corey. This Corey Feldman saying dark power sabotage.
Amazing.
In a documentary. I'm so shocked and speechless. I don't understand why we have haters. You and I both are the nicest people on earth. I mean, some of these people, it's just like, what fucking world do you live in? This dude is not the nicest person in the fucking world.
This all stems from the Dabbleverse. I don't know how familiar you are with it, but on one side you have, do you remember Stuttering John from the Howard Stern show?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, he's on one side. And then who are these podcasts and their cronies are on the other side. And this is all trolls trying to, like a proxy battle between the two. It's entertaining, but silly.
Oh, this right here. Corey, you need to link up with this person and go to the podcast to discuss it. Carmack is very anti-hackmania. So you already have people that are fucking throwing gasoline on the fire or trying to get Corey to go into somebody else's random podcast to pick a side, basically.
Honestly,
it's
Corey,
I'm sorry?
If Corey knew anything about the Dabbleverse, it would be in his interest to stay the fuck out of all this.
Yes. But it's one of those things where it's like he continuously listens to some random fucking person, believes everything that he's told. And it's like, bro, like for somebody that's been in the entertainment industry as long as he has family members that were in it, and then the stuff that he's supposedly seen, you're going to sit there and tell me that he has never met anybody that's a bullshitter? Come on.
Oh, yeah.
He believes every single word that anybody says. I mean, what world do you fucking live in? Just some fucking, like, is it La La Land that you live in? I mean, what? I mean,
the whole Dabbleverse scenario, it's all fake outrage. It's performative, which is fine. They're putting on a show. And that's okay. Be fake outrage and stuff like that. But the problem when you do shows like that is sometimes your followers take you more seriously than you intend them to. And so they will fight your battles for you, and it causes all this stuff. It's ridiculous. But it's fun.
Yeah. So then this one right here, somebody basically in his chat was saying, "Oh, I'm going through a hard time," and Corey's like, "Well, I'm really sorry to hear that. And here's a song that I wrote when I was on the 2 Corey season 2, and hopefully it helps you out, man." So keep in mind, the 2 Corys were, 15 years ago? Something like that?
Yeah. Yeah, it was a while ago.
So AI wasn't a thing. So he actually wrote this song. He didn't use AI.
Okay. All right. I don't think I've heard this one. I'm excited.
Trust no one you forgot. Trust no one for a hand. Trust no one who will understand. Trust no one.
I don't know if that's Corey singing or not. That's the
It
thing.
is. This is. I know a little bit about this. So Corey Feldman
Okay.
went through a Pink Floyd period, and he put out an album. I don't recall the name of it. That was like a Pink Floyd pastiche. He was trying to do something like The Wall.
Okay.
That I'm 99% certain that this song is from that, because he's doing a. It sounds very Pink Floyd-y. Like
Okay.
he's trying to sound like Roger Waters. That's my educated guess.
Gotcha.
For their sake, trust no one who negotiates. Trust no one in despair. Trust no one, cause they seem to care. Trust
I miss Sarah
no
Palin.
one
What do you think of that?
for their
She was a hottie.
She was a hottie back in the day.
Hell yeah.
Trust no one for
Dumb as a box of rocks, but hot.
a little while. Trust no one like a child.
Oh, this is a complete Pink Floyd ripoff with the sax.
Oh, really? With the piano, like
This is and the saxophone in the background. No, dude, this is completely a ripoff from Pink Floyd. 100%.
why did it? Why did all of a sudden he decided he just put Nazis in the music video? I mean, what is going on right now? Is he saying that Obama's also a Nazi? Is that what he's trying to say here?
I mean, he's just fighting the power, man.
I guess.
Has finished school. Trust no one to sympathize with the lies they tell behind their eyes as they burn their world in children's cries.
I give Corey some props when he comes out with something decent. This ain't it.
I kind of get the feeling that maybe Corey didn't edit the video. It's just his song.
Maybe a Corey fan did like a fan
Like
video,
a fan art thing.
I guess. I
His
don't know.
song?
I mean, the song alone is offensive enough. The video makes it even cringier. It's like, listen, I love Rush. They're one of my favorite bands. I've never written a song thinking I'm going to sound like Rush. Like, I don't do that. Like to say I'm going to write a song or an album that sounds like this is ridiculous to me. But he tried. God bless him.
He tried. Failed, but tried.
He failed. Yes, he did. This is so bad.
It's terrible. With the now all of a sudden it's got the saxophone.
Yeah,
What the
this
fuck
is like
going on right now.
What's to me? It's like great value Pink Floyd. You know what this or Pink Floyd at home. Like when your mom says, "Well, we have hamburgers at home. We don't need to go to McDonald's." Kids are like, "No, I want Pink Floyd. I don't want a fake ass Pink Floyd that you're gonna make in the kitchen back here."
The file said Trust No One 2010.
Jesus, God damn, Corey, what the fuck? Oh, my.
I don't think that Corey would let somebody make his own video, right?
I've never
He's so
seen
protective of his songs.
I've never seen 9/11 shown with a sultry sax solo behind it, but now I have. Now I've seen that, and I didn't want to.
You can now die right now because you've seen literally everything.
Check that box. Yep.
was what?
I don't even know what's going on here.
Even though it was completely Photoshop, but okay. Have you seen Monica Lewinsky now? She actually looks pretty good.
Here's a hot take. She always looked good. What do you think of that?
Yeah,
that's my take on
I
it.
thought she was cute back then.
Yeah, good for Bill
But
Clinton.
she's nice looking now, and I mean she's in her 50s now, I think.
Yeah, she clearly had work done, but the work she had done was good work. It looks great.
Oh, he's got Roswell.
I love how the cigar that was put up Monica Lewinsky's coochie turned into a UFO. That's amazing creativity.
He's got the Bushes. He's got Obama. He's got Nazis. He's got UFOs. Like, what else is going to... 9/11.
Yep.
JFK.
Okay.
Back to the left.
Are you familiar with the Pink Floyd song "Comfortably Numb"?
No, I'm not a huge Pink Floyd guy.
It has an iconic long guitar solo at the end of it that anybody who's into mainstream rock and roll, classic rock, could probably sing the guitar solo. It's so well known, and that's exactly what he's trying to do here.
Oh, that's what he's trying to do.
That's why it's a long guitar solo. It sounds like it's just
effective. What do you rate it out of 10?
0 out of 10. It's terrible.
Trust no one with a future. Trust no one with some literature. Trust no one from the rest. Trust no one whose friendships last. Trust no one, cause they're blood. Trust no one who can send the sky. Trust no one.
Why
what the hell is going on there?
Kim, isn't that the North Korean prime minister from like 2010? Kim Jong-un or whatever?
That was Skull and Bones with Bush in it.
Yeah. Why is Don Imus? What does he have to do with this? That's the whole way.
Hey,
whoa, yeah, there we go.
This is Corey Feldman back when he was rocking the goatee.
I have heard a lot of songs from Corey Feldman over the years. This is the worst one. This is dirt worst out of all of them. By far. It's offensive. It's so bad.
Trust no one who's a friend. You will trust no one in the end.
Well, there's Gerald Ford and Adolf Hitler, everybody. I'm not shitting on the playing, by the way, Derek. I'm not saying that the session musicians didn't do a good job with the pile of crap they were given. I'm more angry at the pile of crap that they were given.
Okay, so with you doing your music, is it more offensive to take a swing at a song and fail, or criticize everybody without trying it yourself? Like we're kind of you. It sucks, but do you actually give him props for swinging and failing, or do you think it's just a LARP, or what do you think?
My problem is I don't think he's not genuine here. He's trying to copy something that's already been done. If that's what he wants to do, cool.
Yeah.
But as, a movie maker, songwriter, like the point of it all is being creative and doing your own thing, not trying to sound like somebody else. And he's clearly trying to sound like Pink Floyd in specific. the album The Wall. I mean, there's no question. So
Yeah.
I don't understand. Right, Ascension Millennium. At least that was
Original.
classic Corey. Yeah, that was Corey. Not
Yeah.
this. This is watered down Pink Floyd. It's like Brown Floyd. Yeah.
It's not actually Pink Floyd. It's Brown Floyd.
Yeah.
Poop Floyd.
More like
Yeah.
Stink
So
Floyd.
this is what he shared to share that person so that person would have a better day. So he sent him this link.
What?
I'm just like,
oh no! God help that person.
Julio,
He
have
sent
a
it to-
nice day. Let me give you a big steaming pile of shit, and hope you have a better day than listening to Brown Floyd.
This was a Stink Floyd. This was a cheer up song, Derek. It was
Yes,
supposed to.
he's just like, oh, you're having a bad day. Here you go.
I mean, I want to jump out of my window right now just watching it, and I'm fine. I'm happy. I can't imagine if you're already like close to the end, close to the edge, and Corey Feldman sends you this pile of dog shit. I'd run in front of the metro to end it all.
Yeah, it's pretty funny where it's just like, here. And then I watched it and I'm like, how was that helping? He's got Adolf Hitler, he's got Nazis, he's got George Bush, he's got 9/11. Like, how was that helping?
What a gem you found, Derek. Brilliant. I'm disgusted that I had to hear it, but in some ways, I'm happy that I experienced it. Now I have to go recover for 30 seconds, Derek, so I'll be right back. But I will be listening.
So yeah, that's our good old fashioned Corey time.
God bless him.
Characters in the days of brand new scene. We do our best to sing the words and the stations in between.
So God bless Corey Feldman's bullshit. No, not really. I can't stand him still. I try to give him the benefit of the doubt and try to give the, he's a legend in 80s pop culture. But no, he's a dickhead. He's a straight up dickhead, and I don't. I'm not a fan of him anymore. I was kind of a fan, so it was like, okay, you got to give the guy props, but no, I'm not giving the guy fucking anything now. He's lucky I don't put shit in a bag and throw it like on his front door or something. Okay, so this next one right here. Okay, so I worked on a show called Celeb Rehab, and then I worked on a show called Sober House.
Okay.
And Steven Adler, the first drummer from Guns N' Roses, was on that show.
Mm-hmm.
Super nice guy. Very mentally not all there. Had a lot of drug problems, a lot of alcohol problems.
But he was nice. I was glued to the TV for that season of that show.
He would walk up and give you a hug.
Hmm?
And I sat there and talked with him for like 20 minutes. And he's like, "Oh, good morning, Derek." And he gave me a hug. And I'm just like, "Motherfucking Steven Adler from Guns N' Roses." You know what I mean? Like, it's like some of the iconic early Guns N' Roses songs. Steven Adler was doing the sticks, baby.
Hell yeah. No, he's great.
So I remember getting a call when I was working on the show, and they're like, "Derek, we need you to go and babysit Steven Adler. Make sure that he doesn't leave." And I'm like, "Huh?" Like, go to the house. He's in the room. We just need him to not leave. So I had to sit on the couch in the living room, and Steven Adler was passed out in the bedroom for probably 2 hours. And production called me and was like, "Yeah, you can go ahead and leave now. He's passed out. He ain't getting up." They were worried that he was going to leave or something because he was on something.
Well, that sucks that you didn't even get to hang out with him.
No, I didn't.
That would have been
I didn't
cool.
get to watch freaking nothing with him.
Hmm.
I sat there and literally just played tiddlywinks in the corner waiting for Steven Adler to see if he was going to leave.
So before you get into this video, so that season was Steven Adler. Wasn't Rodney King, was that his season?
Yes.
Was Mary Carey the porn star there?
Mary Carey, Rodney King, Steven Adler.
Yeah.
Andy Dick.
Oh, Jesus, that's right. Forgot about him.
There's a couple other people off the top of my head I can't remember.
But
those are the main ones.
How was Mary Carey? Did you ever get to interact with her?
No, not really. I mostly interacted with Andy Dick. I talked to Stephen Adler I talked to a few times.
Okay.
Rodney King, he was nice, but he kind of kept his distance, but he's very polite. And he, it almost seemed like he was one of those type of people where it was like he was super nice, and then when he was fucked up or drunk, he was a complete asshole. And I was at the house that he passed away. In, that they found him in the pool. I was at that house because at the time, I think he was homeless at the time, and part of his deal was to buy a house. So they bought him a house in
no shit.
Yeah, San Bernardino. It was just a simple house. It wasn't nothing. It was like a 2-bedroom ranch, one floor, had a pool in the backyard.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it was one of those things where it was like part of his deal or what the deal was. I wasn't part of that, but I went to the house and moved some furniture around and everything else. I was at that house, and that's the one that a couple of years later they found him floating in the backyard, because he's just not all there.
Yeah, that's a shame.
Yeah. So anyway, Stephen Adler, kind of the last few years of slowly but surely kind of gotten back into music and started a podcast and just putting his name out there. And it seems like, and I could be wrong, that he's kind of getting his shit together.
Good.
And this is the first time that on film that Stephen Adler / Duff and Gilby Clark are all on the same stage together jamming.
Cool.
So I'm like, oh yeah, we gotta watch this.
Yeah, it's a good song too that they picked to play.
It would have been great if fucking Axl was there, but I'll take what I can get.
Yeah, Axl doesn't sound so good anymore, so maybe it's just as well.
Yeah, it's possible. This would have been awesome. So yeah, this was March 23rd, 2026. So this was about a week ago, a little over a week ago. Stephen Adler. There we go.
He looks good.
He does look good. Yeah, he looks healthy.
It probably means a lot to him too to play drums.
It probably does.
His old buds.
For him to be back on the stage with his buds. Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, they probably jammed behind. They probably jammed a lot, but this is like the first public appearance where he's with his buds.
I'm happy for him.
Booster seat. This is pretty cool, I think. Jennifer really wanted to be here.
Who?
We're talking. Why the fuck did you ever do this for me when I was alive?
We're taking a minute getting set up. I know that.
I know what was going. Yeah, I don't know what was going on with the drums. Well, we'll see how it goes.
Who knows?
I mean, they're just drums. Just hit them.
There's a video. I think it's from Drumeo or one of those where there's a camera that's like above a drum set, and Stephen Adler does a couple songs. It's awesome, dude.
Drumeo's a great. Yeah, Drumeo's a great channel. They got all kinds of good videos up. Oh, they're in LA at the Troubadour, right? Derek, isn't that where that is?
Yeah, that's in West Hollywood, right on not Wilshire, Santa Monica.
You ever been there? You ever see any bands there?
No, I never got a chance to go inside. I was on the outside. I've been to all the clubs in on Sunset, but I never got to go to Troubadour. It's so easy.
It's so easy. It seems to be. You fall. I mean, he sounds fine on the drums as much as I can tell from the sound quality. Sounds all right. It's not the hardest song in the world to play, but
I've always heard that Slash is a cool guy, and he helped so many young artists he came to visit, but I never got to meet him. I just saw him walking by. But I heard that he is he's really nice, and he's really good at helping like young artists kind of get discovered, and he'll produce some of their songs and for them. Sometimes he'll play on the songs for them. You know what I mean?
cool.
Like,
Hell yeah.
Almost like him giving back to the people that helped him. You know what I mean? So I always thought that was super cool. It's so easy. It's so easy.
I'd go see this show, Derek. If it was near me, I'd see this.
Oh, would you?
Hell yeah. Yeah, fuck yeah.
I mean, you got, except for Slash, you got the original members of Guns N' Roses running around. Yeah.
I'm good. This guy's doing an all right job singing. I mean, it's fine. I mean, this guy can't hit the high notes like Axl did, but Axl can't hit the high notes that Axl did anymore either.
I mean, I would rather hear vintage Axl doing this song, but that's my preference. It still sounds great, though.
Yeah, the band sounds great.
Yeah.
Jam.
So, yeah, I thought that was super cool. Okay, so I'm going to start leaning into the Baldwins. So the Baldwins are going to be one of our peoples that we cover, because Jim and them's got Corey on the lock. We'll probably still do Corey, but I think Baldwin. The Baldwins is we're gonna dig deep into the Baldwin lure.
As long as we don't stop covering Corey on occasion.
Oh no, we're I mean, Corey's such a nutball. And we're never.
There's plenty to go around with him. Yeah.
Okay, so Alec Baldwin joined. Can't believe he joined freaking TikTok. He's been on TikTok for maybe a year and a half. Some of those videos that we had seen before, when he was making excuses for almost like running the car off the road and hitting the tree, that was on TikTok. So I found his TikTok. So this is actually one of his first videos on TikTok before the accident and all the other stuff. So
he's a little old for TikTok, but all right.
Yeah.
I'll be there. Every birthday party. I'll be there. Every Christmas. I'll be there. Every night at dinner. I'll be there. Every birthday party. I'll be there. Every Christmas. I'll be there.
Well, I don't even know what to say.
I don't know. I saw that and I was like, I don't know what to say either. It's weird.
Who's he talking to? What's the point?
You're speechless. You're without speech.
I don't know what to say. I don't even know what I watched. I'm not even sure I watched it.
That was his first TikTok video. Are you all in on somebody that makes a TikTok video for that being their first one?
I'm
It's
not.
weird.
No. Here, I'll tell you. I'll go one step further. If you're over the age of 35, maybe 40, you shouldn't have a TikTok account. It's for the kids.
Oh yeah, he's got grandkids and everything, so he's probably doing it for his grandkids, you know.
Yep.
But
My band
this was his first attempt at a TikTok video.
My band has an Instagram account, which I only created to upload videos and stuff, but it keeps asking me to follow my real life kids because it knows me from my email address. And I'm like, no, I don't want to be involved in their little 20-year-old lives. Let them have their privacy. I'd be embarrassed.
It only got 65 visits.
It's weird. That's why nobody knows what the hell's going on. What is he talking about? Whose birthday party is he going to go to? Should I be concerned?
Yeah, really. I mean, we've got a guy that we just covered talking about Jesus, and this guy's like stalking people. And I mean, what's going on?
Is everybody losing their fucking minds, Derek, on the planet? Is that what's happening?
Well, I mean, we watched his brother Daniel going freaking nutso crazy last week. Now we've got him on his first TikTok video jumping in pools and saying he's going to stalk people. So
I can't take it. Who would have thought that Steven Adler would be the most normal person on this show?
Who would have thought that?
I
Who
would
would
have
have
never
thought that
guessed
Steven Adler would have been the normal one on this show?
Yeah. All right. Well, there's Alec Baldwin. God bless him.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, let me let's see. Yeah. I told you we're going to go deep on the Baldwins, and the whole family is just goofy and weird.
And there's a ton of them too. Was it Danny, Steven, Alec? There's like two other ones. No.
Okay, so Mr. Goldberg here is at a signing, and there is constant chatter about nobody in the wrestling industry actually likes Goldberg because he's got a very strong personality.
Mm-hmm.
And he was upset because the WWE basically cut off his like last match.
Yep.
So it's him commenting on that. And then there's all kinds of videos with some of the producers trying to get Goldberg to basically be a bad guy, but also he's doing a job.
Mm-hmm.
So like he's doing a job for Scott Steiner, he was doing a job for somebody else.
Yeah.
And Goldberg is like, no, I'm not doing it.
No.
And then they finally got sent him down and be like, why do you keep on saying no, you're not going to do it? Is it because the kids look up to me and they think that I'm a superhero? If I'm doing jobs and I'm a bad guy, then it kind of loses all that.
And
you know what I mean? I kind of agree with him.
He made his name in WCW, and his gimmick was he didn't lose. That was the whole bit. So he's like, he's
and his matches were like 1 minute long.
Yeah, he just squashed people. That's right.
Yeah.
I saw him live. His entrance is fucking great.
Oh, was it really?
The hell yeah.
That was great. Okay, so we'll watch this real quick.
Good. How are you, man? Good, man. Hey, you know what really pissed me off? What's that? Was when WWE cut off your mic at your final performance.
Well, what do you think it did for me? It made me really happy.
Yeah, what
just shows what disrespect they
Yeah.
have.
What jackass was it? Hunter? Who did that?
Probably.
Yeah, he's a jackass, man.
100%.
Yeah. All right, let's do it right here. Man, fuck Bret Hart on 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, Goldberg. Love you, bro. Thank you, man. Hey, you're a legend. You're a legend, bro. For sure. Stay up, man. Don't worry about Triple H.
I ain't worried about nothing.
Come on now.
If they're still in,
Yeah,
still
facts.
doing it.
Yeah.
We'll respect it.
Facts. Hunter ain't shit. Bro.
That's cool.
Yeah, so it's interesting when social media brings out people where they won't say shit to people's face, but then they'll they'll go on their YouTube channel and just talk nothing but shit.
Well, I think I'm going to go a little bit in the rabbit hole here. So I think Goldberg's thing was he wasn't a carny like the rest of them. He was from the outside. He played for the Atlanta Falcons, I think.
Yeah, he wasn't. He didn't grow up in the industry.
Yeah.
So
he wasn't dealing with any of that carny bullshit. He's like,
so
I'm here to
I
make
don't
money.
think he understood the pecking order or the well. Somebody tells you to do something, you do it. And it's like, yeah, I'm good. I'm not going to do it.
He was in one of my all-time favorite matches. I can't remember which WrestleMania it was, but it was him and Brock Lesnar, and the match lasted like 3 minutes. And it was just jackhammers and suplexes nonstop.
It was terrible because they're no selling each other's freaking moves.
I loved it. I'm like, this is what I want to see. I don't want to see a 20-minute masterpiece between Brock Lesnar and Goldberg. I want to see these boys get out there and beat the shit out of each other. Yeah, and they did. It was awesome.
All right, so let me. Okay, I'd seen this one. You know, we're sports fans. We love the sports.
Yeah. Yep.
And this one came on my feed on the sports side of because we've got Frames and Rhythm Sports channel, and then we've got Frames and Rhythm where we talk about music and movies and stuff.
And
on the sports side of things, is this came up, and this was ugly.
God damn,
So
11 to 11.
2026 college baseball, and watch what happens.
Oh my! The throw gets away. Perez just got a glove on it. Bailey, he slides late, but he's safe in the second.
Do you notice anything?
No, not quite yet, except for that guy's leg looks weird, but no.
Yeah, look at his foot.
Is that what I'm noticing? Okay.
Yes. His foot's going a different direction.
Yike. Is that why the guy on Duke's like tapping his head saying,
like, oh my God, it's gross, it's gross.
Get a trainer. He's like Lawrence Taylor after Joe Theismann.
Well, McCollum scores from third.
And the Sentinel, when he turned.
Oof.
From third. And the Seminoles take the lead.
I'm concerned about Miles right now at second base. He slid late, and I'm worried about his.
This dude's rocking the mullet. It's cool.
Yeah. Go tag him. His foot's off the bag.
That guy's just like, oh my God, it's gross. It's fucking gross. I can't stare at it, but I keep on staring at it.
Wouldn't it be some if the pitcher rolled up and tagged him? He goes, well, you're out.
You're off the base.
Oh, that's too bad. Well, it's a shame.
Yeah, he's in pain right now.
Yeah, trying to listen to that Corey Feldman song, dude, would be worse off.
Well, and he thought he was up easy because the play would have been at home.
Yeah, you got the stretcher coming out as well.
He came in.
It doesn't seem like he's freaky. He's pretty calm, right? Considering.
Well, I'll tell you that, Derek. I've been hit by a car, and you go into shock. Oh yeah, broke my leg. Bad accident when I was 17. But you don't feel pain. You go into shock.
Okay.
Like your body or whatever the chemicals take over to protect you from the excruciating pain, and you don't feel anything. You're just kind of out of it. That may be what he's
experiencing at the moment.
Yeah, he'll be, unless they get some pain pills in him real quick, he'll be hurting soon. But when the adrenaline
it's one of those things where it's like it happens, it's like, that hurt.
Oh yeah.
And you look at your foot is literally going in a different direction.
Yeah.
It's like, I think that's a problem.
The adrenaline kicks in, and you don't feel anything.
Okay, so let me do this right here.
Was that Leanne Rimes?
It was Leanne Rimes.
Gosh, that's a name from the past. Have not heard for a while. She was like a child sensation.
Okay, so this is Leanne Rimes. She's having some sort of procedure where they basically like rearrange your jaw, and it's supposed to get rid of like headaches or something.
Oh, okay.
So she's having some sort of procedure, and then there was people in the comments who are like, "Yeah, we had that done, and it really wasn't that bad." But she is like freaking the frick out.
Yeah, she may have like TMJ, which don't ask me what it stands for, but it's like a jaw thing that gives you headaches. But I don't know.
You got it. Hold on.
It'd be quicker if you just punched her,
You know,
knock her
shit.
jaw back into place. Not that I'm condoning anything.
Wouldn't it have been better to knock her out anyway? Just give her a little.
Yeah, right.
Little
Like an
something.
anesthetic. Just conk her out. Yeah. No, I meant reset her jaw by punching her in the face. That's what I was.
Look, you know what? We're not going to grab your jaw like that. We're just going to go boom. And,
Yep.
Are you ready? No. Are you ready? We got Bill Goldberg. He's over here. He's going to punch you.
That's right. All right, I'm going to count to 3. 1, and you hit her on the 2, so she doesn't see it coming.
If it's over.
Part of my life better be over.
At least she was smiling after that, though.
Oh my God, you just don't realize how much.
When I had my gallbladder taken out, I want to say probably 10 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I was in Georgia for 6 years, 7 years.
Mm-hmm.
So it's about 10 years ago, and they put a drain in my stomach, or basically I was bleeding a little bit, so they put a drain in there just so that it wouldn't get infected. It would just kind of drain out.
Mm-hmm.
That was more painful than the actual, like, them putting a hole in you to take out your gallbladder.
Yeah.
So they finally, after about 4 or 5 days, they're like, okay, come to the hospital and we'll take it out. I'm like, thank you, Lord. Thank you. So they're like, okay, so what we want you to do is put your hands up in the air like this. I'm like, okay. And then they're like take a deep breath in, and then when we pull it out, just kind of breathe out.
Mm-hmm.
So they pulled this thing out, and it was like a knife being pulled out. Like, I was just like, ah! And then about 2 minutes later, I'm like, I'm actually fine now.
Hey, that was all right. Thanks, Doc.
I'm like, that hurt like a son of a bitch. But once it was out, it didn't hurt anymore. But it was just like, it was literally like pulling a knife out of my stomach. It was crazy. So yeah, I feel her pain.
But again, why is she putting this on social media?
The only thing I can think of is the company that's doing it. She agreed to do it, and they probably paid her to do it.
All right,
that's my guess.
That's fair. You're probably right.
And this goes for the protesters. This goes for stuff like this. This goes for everything. People don't just do stuff because it's a Tuesday. No, people get paid no matter what it is.
Mm-hmm.
They ain't doing it for free.
Yep.
So for people to not recognize this, I got a bridge to sell you because you are fucking dumb.
All right. Well, I know some dumb people that aren't getting paid. It's the prominent citizens. Check my band out on Apple, Spotify, Amazon, YouTube, Instagram, X, Bandcamp, everywhere.
And I've got your link for your YouTube. It's either your newest song or it's the YouTube that's in the description.
Either one is fine. We did release a new song on Saturday. That was fun to work on. We've actually got over 700 subscribers now.
Nice. That's good.
YouTube promotions, baby. Let's get the bots up. Let's go.
You gonna do some live streams on there and talk about your band every once in a while?
Yeah, actually, we're actually want to do a live set from the studio with me and my bandmates playing live with acoustics and singing.
Yeah.
So we're just trying to pick out some good songs.
Just do a little mini concert. That'd be great, dude.
Like three
songs.
Yeah, 3 songs. Each one of us will sing one. Might be covers, might be originals. We don't know. Whatever. Just be fun. Something we want to do.
Yeah.
Because the one thing we don't do, we work on songs together in the studio, but we never play them together.
Yeah.
Somebody always brings in something and then we fix it. But I can't remember the last time I actually sat down and played a full song with the guys in my band, like live.
Okay.
So that'd be fun.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. So yeah, people don't do shit for free. Straight up, they don't.
Except for my band.
Except for your band, the Prominent Citizens. They do stuff for free.
That's right.
Okay, so this came out yesterday. And this is the sports were on national TV. They were free. People could watch them in their local area. Now that sports is on 15 different freaking streaming platforms, people are kind of getting pissed. And now the FCC's thinking about stepping in and saying, look, like, you have to be able to provide it for people that can't afford the streaming services, because everybody can't get 5 different streaming services because there's 5 different games and all these different ones. So this is what this is about. I thought it was interesting. I'm like, huh. It is kind of bullshit, and it just started happening this year when baseball is on these streaming services. So,
dude,
they didn't think about this shit last year when they were about to fucking do it. Come on,
I do have something to say about that. So I subscribe to ESPN Unlimited because I get it with my cable package that I have to get because my apartment it comes with. You can't not get it.
Okay,
I love it because they have NHL games. They have like 6 of them every night, and I'm like, great. I'll put on some West Coast hockey and chill.
Yeah.
Baseball season's up, but I'm like, I'm going to watch some baseball on ESPN Unlimited. Nope. You have to have an MLB.TV package and ESPN Plus, and I'm like,
Hulu's got them. Amazon's got games. Paramount or Peacock has games. It's stupid, dude. So yeah, this is what this story is about.
As more games head to streaming services, with the Fox News poll revealing 72% of fans think major sporting events should remain free on broadcast television. And as the NFL reportedly considers allowing teams to sell the rights to preseason games to streaming services, the FCC has a warning. An increase in streaming could collapse the league's antitrust exemption. FCC Chairman Brendan Carr joining us right now. Mr. Chairman, thank you for joining us. A lot of Americans and sports fans, including me, are so frustrated by the fact that if we want to go and find games, we have to go on these multiple streaming services. Just so our viewers see here, you've got the Prime Video where I've got to watch on Thursday to get the Thursday game. ESPN has the Monday. Netflix had all the Christmas ones. The Red Zone, which we all love because that's every touchdown. Now $15 a month. Add it all up, Chairman.
And this is just
you're
football.
looking at nearly $2,500 a year that you would have to shell out to have a near half dozen or more apps just to watch the games. How are you responding to this?
Look, Americans are out there every day. They're working hard. And one of the things that we love to do is get home, take Sunday, turn on the TV, very quickly find the big game you want to watch, either for free over the air or as part of your basic cable.
Spitting facts
that
right here.
experience has become frustrating over the last several years. It's more complex. It's more costly. You effectively have to have a computer science degree to decipher this. As you noted, people have to sign up for Netflix and Hulu and YouTube and Google. It's very, very difficult these days. But historically, broadcast TV and sports leagues have had a great and mutually beneficial relationship. It's allowed these leagues to grow and expand. It also helps support local news and reporting when people tune in to watch those programs. It helps make sure that you have great local news and reporting. And we're at a point now where I think some of these leagues are at a tipping point where they're going to push this issue so far that they start to lose their antitrust exemption. Because remember, we're all for sports leagues getting fair market value for their product, but right now they're benefiting from a very unique antitrust exemption to pool their bargaining together. But that exemption only applies under the statute to things called sponsored telecasts. So again, we're at a tipping point where these leagues can push it so far, putting games behind paywalls, that they undermine their ability to claim that antitrust exemption.
Exactly. And in that exemption you cite, the 1961 Sports Broadcasting Act, is what the NFL still benefits from. So you're saying regulators are questioning whether the NFL still merits that collective bargaining exemption when it's on these apps. It's forcing fans like myself and millions of others to have to go pay for a streaming service just to watch one specific group of games.
Yeah, I think they're close to pushing this past the tipping point. And again, it can ultimately raise prices for consumers if these leagues are demanding exorbitant rates.
Could you imagine that $2,500 a year just to watch your favorite teams? That's freaking nuts.
It's dumb. And what's even dumber is he's like, well, there's some law from 1961
they're down 8%
that they're still adhering to.
Internet as a general matter.
Like, there was no cable TV in 1961. They need to figure this shit out.
Where people feel like they're paying too much out of pocket. They're signing up for these.
That having been said, you have to have an IQ under room temperature to not know where to find games for free. So it ain't that hard.
In broadcast TV, to the benefit.
If I want to watch the Baltimore Orioles play the Minnesota Twins right now, I know exactly where to go, and I don't need to have.
Yeah, I got some stuff.
Yeah.
I got some places I can go.
I would prefer to do it.
I've already watched a couple games.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, me too. I had the Nats
I've
game
watched
on the
all
other
of them,
day.
but I've already watched a couple games.
I got that shit on while I'm working. I'm working on one screen, and I'm just got a little baseball going on over here.
I watched Tigers' opening game, or well, their opening day at Comeback Park is Friday, but their first game.
Hey, speaking of Tiger, I'll wait till after this.
Sports leagues continue to push this issue.
FTC Chairman Brendan Carr, thank you for your insight. Please come back and keep us posted, because I can tell you,
It's one of these things with this is these people don't give a shit. It's about money. Period. End of story. And if you let them dictate whatever that they want to, they're always going to screw the consumer over, because that person is going to have to pay.
Yep.
And it's like, I understand that he's thinking about doing something now, but how about a fucking year ago when they were talking about doing it? Why didn't you fucking step in and be like, yeah, this might be an issue. Come into Congress and we'll talk about it. You know what I mean?
The whole cable TV and affordability discussion is like an hourglass, where it started out huge, where everybody's like, really, I got to pay extra for all this stuff? This is ridiculous. And then Netflix came along back in the 90s, and everybody's like, oh, okay, I can have all my movies on one service for one price. And then now it's gone right back to you got to pay a la carte for everything, and it costs you a fortune.
Yeah.
Which is why sites like we're talking about, where you can maybe watch baseball for nothing, that's why
it
everybody
would be
goes to
nice
them.
if they offered the games for like $1 or something, and you just buy $1 for a specific game.
That's a brilliant idea.
That would be nice, or a couple bucks a game or something like that.
That's a
that way
great
you don't
idea.
have to keep on buying the same service over and over and over again. You could just say, well, I want to watch this game and I want to watch this game.
That would be perfect. That's for a football season. I watch, if the Commanders are playing, I'll watch that game. But otherwise, I watch Red Zone, because there's no commercials, and dude, 8 hours is covering every single game, and it's great. I will pay for that.
Yeah,
it's worth it to me. But I'm not paying $20 a month to watch whatever the Blue Jays and the fucking, I don't know, Marlins play. I mean, I'm not doing it. Now, earlier, you had mentioned the Tigers. I'm surprised we're not talking about, have you heard about Tiger Woods?
Oh, yeah, we can talk about it a little bit.
I don't know much.
Have you been following it?
All I know is he's an idiot.
Yeah.
That's why anybody who is an athlete and makes millions of dollars who gets pulled over for drunk driving or impaired driving is a moron. Call Uber. Hire a chauffeur. There's no reason for this to happen.
Yeah,
it's not
I
the
don't
first
get
time.
it, dude.
Not the first time.
This is the fourth time.
He's got a problem, dude. And I like Tiger Woods, all right.
Well, he climbed out of the car and was standing on the side of the road. Could you imagine, like, you're driving along and it's like, the fuck is Tiger doing on the side of the road, and his car is like ass over apple cart?
Yeah, I'd stop and help him, but I've been told not to stop and help those people, so I'm going to keep going, but whatever.
Okay, so he blew a 0.00. What does that tell you?
He was hopped up on pills.
He's taking medication, or he's hooked on painkillers. One of the two.
I heard he's recovering from an ACL tear, I believe. Listen, I've played golf a few times. It's not really my thing, but I enjoyed it when I was out there. How do you tear an ACL golfing?
You got me, man.
You
got me.
I don't get it. But,
I don't get it either.
Yeah, well, poor Tiger, his star has fallen. He had it all, man. He was the golden child. He had the hottest white wife, that blonde lady, whatever her name was back in the day.
And it's wild to me when he first came out. It's like, wow, this guy is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
He's great at golf. He's got hot women. Like, he had life by the balls and fucked it up like all the rest.
Yep.
It's crazy that money, everybody strives and doesn't do shit without money, but then when you have too much of it, how it just corrupts and fucks you over.
That you see basketball players like Michael Jordan, Charles Barkley are all into golf. That's like an athlete thing now. It's because of Tiger.
Yeah.
Because black people didn't play golf.
No.
It just wasn't a thing. And then Tiger, who's not black, he's half black, but
Yeah, he's black and Asian, right? Like his dad was black and his mom was Asian.
He opened up, the doors for people of color, I guess, to play golf. I guess they could have. They just weren't interested. But then they see this guy and they're like, hey, I want to be like him. And now everybody's playing golf. He did great things for the sport. It's a shame he can't get his shit together.
And he's dating a Trump.
Wait, what?
He's dating one of President Trump's
granddaughters or something?
I think it's one of his granddaughters.
Huh.
Probably not no
the girl
more.
that one of his one of Trump's granddaughters.
She's got kids. Could you imagine dating Tiger Woods? He gets fucked up, wrecks his car, and you're a Trump? He's probably not dating her anymore, I'd imagine.
Yeah, she may have gotten a. Oh yeah, you're right, Vanessa Trump.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
that's why they went and asked Trump, and Trump's like, I don't want to comment about it. He's a good man, and hopefully he gets healthy. That's basically what he said.
That's the right thing to say, right?
Yeah. Well, because they were because Tiger Woods golfs with President Trump every once in a while. But Tiger Woods was never political. Everybody liked Tiger Woods.
Yeah, you're right. Everybody liked Tiger Woods. I still think he's all right. I just don't understand why
it was like
thrives.
he was kind of like he came out of nowhere, clean cut black guy, great at golf, and everybody's like, look at that shit. The
best
fuck?
Ever. One of the best of all time.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Just don't drive anymore, dude. I don't care if he does pills, gets drunk. I don't care about that.
I don't understand why you can't get a fucking Uber or have a personal driver.
I don't know.
You're worth billions and billions of dollars.
Yep.
He still probably gets endorsements from Nike from all the shit that had his name on it.
Yep.
So I have a couple more, and then we'll go with the ones that I'd sent you, and then I have a couple ones that will end the show. So let me get the. Okay, so one of my guys was on Theo Vaughn, Vince Vaughn. And I have two clips. One of them's talking about, you ever seen his movie Swingers?
I have not. I heard it's great, and I like Vince Vaughn.
So Swingers is great. Yeah.
Okay.
You're so money, baby. You don't know it. You're so money.
Well,
so,
thanks, Derek.
I like Theo Vaughn. Theo Vaughn is like, Theo Vaughn is brilliant at what he is, where he leans in the fact that he's a dope, but he's a funny dope.
Perfect. Yep.
So this first one, he's talking about, like, did Swingers kind of inspire guys to cause chaos in Vegas? Because part of Swingers is in Vegas, where he's like, you're so money, man. Let's go to Vegas.
All right.
So, so this first one we're going to watch here.
Did you feel a responsibility to people that were?
Oh, yeah. It's like, you know what? I can do 2, but I ain't doing 3. That's not going to happen. And then it's like, what, you kind of some kind of pussy? Why can't you do it? I'm like, I'm not doing it.
That was me too. I'm like, yeah, I'm a pussy. I guess you knock it out, son. You want to kill yourself? Go ahead.
Michelin man.
I remember we were playing kickball one time, and these kids were talking trash. My brother kicked the ball like far, and there was like a play at the plate, and my brother come running toward the to the home plate, and this guy jumped in front of the bag, and my brother basically knocked him down, broke his leg.
Well,
my brother's just like, you shouldn't have stood in front, dude. Like, like, what is wrong with you? But
so you deserve that.
Nowadays, it's like, well, Timmy, just let him go by. But it's just like, no, this dude wanted to flex up and jump in front of the bag and learned.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
You trying to be Johnny Bench over there? Guess what? I'm going to run your ass over.
Well, sometimes you have to learn your lesson and be like, you know what? Next time, I ain't going to do that.
Yep.
It's not going to happen.
Now it's so protected. Parents you got to wear a helmet. And it's because there's a lot of it stems, as I always say, from the hippies of the 60s.
Oh, yeah. Well, everything.
We
did a deep dive on the Manson family. I think it started late 60s during the Manson stuff, and then went right into the 70s, and now everything is like bubble wrapped.
It's single mothers are the problem, not them personally, but just that everybody's got a single mother now, and everybody trying to crack down on bullying. Bullying is good when you're a kid. Your friend should tell you that helmet's gay on that. What's the matter with you on that bike? Take that helmet off.
Yeah.
Here. And you're like, okay, I don't want to be gay.
Basically.
Yeah.
Well, and again, it's one of those things. Somebody gets beat up, and you're not going to do that next time.
Yep.
Did you learn your lesson? Yes. Okay, you learned your lesson. It's like maybe next time, not run your mouth. Maybe next time, not run in front of a dude that's running.
That's right. Talk shit, get hit.
Yeah,
gotta learn
it's like it was one of those things where it's like the actions that happened to you or that you were involved in is how you learned. Now everybody looks on social media and is like, "Oh, that's so dangerous. He literally just ran." And it's like everybody's all like, "I don't want that to happen to me," because women take shit, and there's some guys that do, but mostly women take things so seriously, and they don't. There's no gray area. It's all like, that happened. That's not going to happen to my kid.
Yeah, they're too literal.
And forever.
And they think they saw it on TV once, and then it happens to everybody.
And that's what happens to everything. And it's like, guys are like, no. Yeah.
There was a game we used to play. I
got punched and I learned my lesson. I'm not going to do that again.
Are you old enough to remember a playground game called Smear the Queer?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's literally one guy has the ball, and there could be 10 other guys tries to kill you. That's the game. That's it.
The game. Yeah. And I'm tired of these people saying, well, it was a different time. Yeah, it's a different time because people made it a different time.
It was a better time, and you wound up with better men.
Yeah, because you had to learn on the fly. There wasn't
there's
no diagram. And if you get hit or get punched, then I guess I'm gonna move differently on that one next time.
Yeah, it builds resiliency.
Yeah, for sure. And you can tell people that have never taken a punch or been part of organized sports. You can tell people because they're not thinking about their team. They're thinking about themselves because they're so goddamn selfish. It's unreal.
It's true.
It's like, no, these are my brothers. We got each other. You've watched 3 times. Watch it on Amazon and YouTube. 3 movies. There's an element in The Warrior where his best friend is giving him shit in the middle of him having fucking cancer.
That was my favorite.
It was.
My favorite character in the movie. I told you when I met you, I'm like, I loved the friend because he was just busting your character's balls.
Yes.
I'm like, that's how it was.
That's how
you
it
gave
was.
Your friend shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, you're dying. Well, you got to get up and at least do something today. If you're dying tomorrow, then we'll have to deal with it. But today we got something to do.
That's right. Yeah. How's that my problem, bitch? You could die on your own time.
Social media and lawyers, because everybody's so worried about being sued. You know how many times a day I hear when I'm doing tech support for the security systems? Well, it's not my fault. It doesn't matter if it's not your fault. It's not working properly and it's past the warranty. But it's not my fault. Did you read the contract? Well, but it's not my fault. It's like
no accountability anymore.
No accountability. It's somebody else's fault, not their fault.
Here's something I've learned.
Yeah, it's the same shit.
Here's something I've learned on my 5 decades on the planet is that with very rare exceptions, everything is your fault. Where you are in life this moment is because of you.
Yeah.
And if you let somebody else put you in this position, then it's still on you because you let it happen.
Pretty much. Yeah.
It's called accountability.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm fat because I eat at 11 o'clock at night and drink too much beer. That's on me.
You can't blame nobody else. I'm the same way.
Nah, my bad.
Right. But don't you create a whole other...
Get out of here.
Right. I mean, he's not wrong. Listen, I've been through some really rough breakups, and I've talked to friends about it when I'm feeling down and just talk to them, but I don't... It's like once I'm done talking about it, I'm kind of done.
But you almost have to give yourself, if you're on a bad breakup, I give myself, I was like, okay, I can be shitty and sad for a week. After that, I'm done. I can't be sad. I can't be shitty. I'm giving myself a week to get over it.
Yeah. See, mine was a 25-year relationship with 4 kids involved. So it took a little more than a week. And there were times where I got
you understand what I'm saying is like, I gave myself a grieving period and said, okay, I have to pick myself off the floor and move on.
And that's what your friends are for. I had a buddy. He was just like, he's like, Mike, you're whining. And he was right. I felt like a jackass. And he was correct.
We didn't give yourself that period. Or the cutoff period where like, okay, I'm going to grieve for a couple weeks and then I'm done.
No, you know what? I had never been through something like that before that was that earth shattering to my life. So I needed a group. I had friends and they took care of me pretty much. Like they'd listen here and there, but most of the time I'm like, come on, let's go get a picture. Let's go watch the game somewhere. Like trying to get me back into the groove of regular life.
Well, I know, the last breakup I had to do it by myself because nobody gave a fuck.
Oh, well.
At all.
Mm.
It's like I call somebody, they don't answer. It's like,
well, that ain't right.
Guess I'm doing this on my own.
Well,
so I had to say, okay, I'm giving myself a week to be all blubbery and fucking pissed or whatever, angry,
sure.
And then I'm done.
Yeah.
Hey, go on.
Were you addicted to self-pity for a while?
Yeah, still am sometimes, a little bit. I still miss stuff that I wish would have gone differently on occasion, and I give myself some time to maybe write a song called Someday about it that we just released on Saturday. But but for the most part, it's okay every now and again to reflect on stuff, I think, but you can't let it drive your life.
Yeah.
Which is what I think Vince Vaughn is. You know, you don't have to be like a complete like, dude, I'm good. I'm over that shit. That bitch was, I mean, it's ridiculous. You don't have to pretend to be, made of stone.
Mm-hmm.
But at some point, like he said what you said. Like you get a week to bitch about this.
Oh, you have to give yourself the time to get over it, mourn, get angry, whatever it is, cry. Because you can't let it just linger and fuck your life up. Because it's like that other person don't give a shit, and they might be sad, but they're also moving on. No, especially women, because women can go on to the next relationship next week if they want to.
You are speaking the gospel, man. You were right.
And I love women, but women have more options than guys do. So it's like if I sit there and blubbering for months and months and years, this girl's already went on to a different person.
Yep.
And the writing class at Second City in LA.
You did?
This was probably 2015.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
It was so weird because it was like the lady that was the teacher had sold a couple things, and then I think she was in Second City or maybe a comedy show or something. And it was almost like they were trying to teach you to work with other people in like a writer's room as opposed to just like by yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And I've never had that. I've always written stuff by myself.
Yeah.
Because I don't have any family members that write. I don't have any family members that do anything in the entertainment industry. I'm a lone gun. I'm a redheaded stepchild when it comes to that shit. So I have to lead the charge. I have to motivate myself. I have to do everything.
Mm-hmm.
So when I went there and I came up with an idea, and this other guy had an idea, and I'm like, that shit was the worst idea that I've heard. And I basically was just like, bro, like you got like 25 characters in this thing, and it's all over the place. You got to narrow that stuff down. And he got offended that I had given advice, and it's just like they didn't really teach me anything that I didn't already know. And it was I went to college for business, and then I went to a creative college. So I had script writing, but it wasn't like my main thing,
Mm-hmm.
And when I went there, some of the stuff I self-taught myself, or I looked at other scripts and say, okay, how is this script formatted? Or what are they doing with the first act or the second act? Like, what are they doing that I need to do? Mm-hmm. So some of it I had to self-taught myself. So when I went to this writing school, a lot of the stuff I already knew. So I paid for something I already knew because it was like I already taught myself this shit like 10 years ago.
Do you think you would have been happier had you learned the skills it took to work with other people in a writing room?
I can work with other people, but we have to be on the same page.
Mm-hmm. And whose page is
there
that?
has
Yours,
to be sort of a common goal.
Okay.
As opposed to like, this person's doing this thing, I'm doing this thing, and then somewhere in the middle we kind of have to meet up, and it's like that's not going to work. That's not a writer's room. That's just you're doing a thing, I'm doing a thing, and somewhere in the middle we'll meet.
I couldn't imagine walking in my little world, my hobby, I couldn't imagine walking into a room with two musicians I didn't know and allowing them to tell me how my song went. It just wouldn't happen.
Yeah.
But I'm
That's
fortunate
basically
to
how
have-
that class
have
went.
I have two guys. Yeah, I have two guys that I've known for 2 decades, and I trust them. I'm like, all right, I'll let you tell me my shit stinks, but nobody else.
Yeah.
You once asked me what I would do if Paul McCartney walked in our studio and told me to play something. I told you I'd tell him to fuck off. I stand by that. Why don't you write your own songs, bitch? Ooh, yesterday. Woo.
That would be funny as hell.
Yeah.
There's this whole thing about like when Rogan moved to Austin and he opened up the mothership, there was a half dozen comedians that left LA or New York and joined him in Austin. So Kill Tony was one of them. So when they came to Austin and they were finding success, then people were getting jealous that they were finding success in somewhere that wasn't New York or LA. And then there's all this bickering and inner fighting. And like you listen to some of the podcasts with some of the comedians and they're just like, well, Rogan is over there in Austin. And it's just like,
they're jealous.
They're jealous that they had an opportunity, they jumped on it, and then it worked out. Sometimes shit just works out, or sometimes you're talented enough and it works out.
And Rogan went to Austin to give the comedians more freedom, I think.
Yeah.
To not be judged and be able to tell dirty jokes, off-color jokes, which is odd because Austin is the biggest hippie conclave on the planet. So it's kind of weird that they went there, but it seems
And
to
we
work.
watch those things like Mark Maron, the Austin people. They think they're better than everybody, and they're
guess
talking
what?
about dick and fart jokes and homophobia stuff. It's like Mark Maron, shut up! It's just, you're jealous, dude.
And like I said earlier, do you know who 20-year-old guys listen to? Like my son and his friends?
Kill Tony.
Rogan.
Yeah.
Shane Gillis, Kill Tony, all that's what the young guys like. Because it's fucking edgy.
Yeah.
They're not, whatever. On another note, is Vince Vaughn turning into Christopher Walken? His mannerisms in his speech.
It's very possible.
Remind me of Christopher Walken.
Classism for racism. You've got people that have more money, more prestige, more everything than somebody else. It's not because they're racist. It's because they think they're better than you because in some ways they are better than you. They're better at what they do. They make more money. They have more opportunities. So it's like a lot of people, classism and racism are different. Make them together. Oh, because I didn't get an opportunity, it must be sexist. Or it must be racist. It must be whatever is that somebody has for the fucking week. It's classism.
On the other hand, people who have success often gatekeep people from getting up to their level.
Oh,
so they
that's
will
true.
Put barriers.
Oh yeah,
in place. So I think what you said is true, but there's a little bit on the other side. And I will say, listening to Theo Vaughn talk, like I always thought he was kind of a dope. Like that was his bit. He's actually he's got some wisdom.
Yeah, his bit is being a dope.
Okay,
I don't think he's a dope.
Not really a dope. Okay, got it.
I think he's got dope tendencies. But I think he's smarter than when he puts out in the public.
Yeah, I don't disagree with anything he said so far.
Yeah,
makes sense to me.
It's not liberal like a hippie with a joint.
Well, I don't know if I've ever said this, but there was a few times when I was on set and I had a producer come up to me and be like, "You're not from California, are you?" I'm like, "No." Like, yeah, we can tell because you're working really hard. You're not just standing around.
You have work ethic.
That being said, never got a call from anybody. Why? Because the person that they hire to take care of things is some liberal fucking feminist dickhead that doesn't see that. They see you as a threat that take their job from them.
Yep.
But I would have a producer walk up to me every single time and be like, "You're not from LA, are you?" Like, "Nope. I'm from Michigan." Like, "Yeah, we can tell." See right there, I've brought that up before. The agents will tell these people how to handle things, or their publicist will tell them how to handle things. Or they'll make a phone call to TMZ and say, "Yo, Joe Smith is going to be over here at this restaurant." Paris Hilton did that shit all the time.
Oh yeah, alert the press.
They would call TMZ or they call the press, And then I would go home, and then all of a sudden hear, well, the press is evil, and the paparazzi is preventing people from getting to their car, and it's just a nightmare out there, and people feel unsafe. And I'm just like, that's such bullshit. Paris Hilton did it. Britney Spears did it. They all did it. Kim Kardashian did it. Kim Kardashian learned from Paris Hilton to call the fucking press before she showed up somewhere.
Because in the modern age,
oh, Kim Kardashian, oh, this and that.
In the modern age, if you're not everywhere all the time, you'll be forgotten in 2 minutes. So you got to put yourself out there nonstop.
Yeah,
which I'm sure is why you would call the press. Hey, I'm going to beat this.
It's so weird how you've got one perspective, and then the media or whoever takes the other way and be like, oh, it's unsafe out there. It's like they called them.
Yeah,
it's freaking wild to me. Been listening for a while, but I'm trying to pull stuff together for my drive out to Vegas. Ooh, nice.
Have fun if that's what you're going for.
When was the last time that you watched a late night show? They don't make fun of each other. They make fun of Trump. They don't put the spotlight on themselves and make fun of themselves.
Yeah, it might have been 20 years ago, Derek. Honestly, the last time.
Yeah, I've never gotten into them. I watched Saturday Night Live back in the day, but I never really got like into the talk shows and all that stuff.
Nope, me neither.
So it was kind of like this is kind of a boring format, and I think it's so outdated, and they just never. Instead of recognizing that it's an outdated format, they just went political and was like, "Well, fuck Trump."
Plus,
you see what I'm saying? Like it's.
Yeah, it used to be when I was a little guy or a kid, it was Johnny Carson.
Yeah.
But you only had 3 channels or 4 channels to choose from. So if you wanted to have something on, that was 25% of your options. Whereas now, why would I watch Jimmy Fallon? I could watch a YouTube show or something on it. I mean, there's so many more choices.
Yeah. Facts.
For that.
Think about that.
This is what people were getting butt hurt online for, and they were trying to get like the late night host to comment on it. Like, there are shows and formats and different things that are so outdated that they don't want to change, and all they do is talk shit about whatever political person they don't like.
Well, I think the tide was turning when Trump got reelected. Things were starting to change back to normalcy, and then in my opinion, now Trump's being an idiot, so it's all going back the other way again. It's a shame.
Okay, so Spider-Man was out promoting Spider stuff, and he gave a nod to J.K. Rowling, where you're not supposed to follow J.K. Rowling because she's a racist and she's all kinds of homophobicists. So he went on the podcast and he was talking about Spider-Man and stuff, and then he kind of gave a shout out to J.K. Rowling.
Like, Daniel, it's so goddamn good. And honestly, I hadn't watched the Harry Potters until recently.
How'd you know?
No, and he's really good in those Harry Potter movies. Those Harry Potter movies are really good.
They are good.
I really like
yeah.
that. I really
Unexpected.
Yeah. I know it's like controversial and like we shouldn't be, putting money in the pocket of inhumane legislation right now through she'll remain nameless, but the soul and the spirit of a lot of the essence of the themes.
I love it where he's like, well, we're not supposed to do it, and I'm not going to name her, but her movies are really good.
Oh, yeah.
So that's kind of like a shout out.
But listen, I doubt that this is Andrew Garfield, correct?
Yeah.
I'm sure he doesn't have a problem with J.K. Rowling.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Doesn't. Yeah.
No, of course not. No normal person. All she said was, I don't want people with dicks in my female bathrooms. That was basically it.
Yeah, basically.
This is common sense. But everybody went up in an uproar, and J.K. Rowling is just smoking cigars and taking her money to the bank.
Basically.
Good for her.
And I thought it was one. Did you ever see last summer when the one redhead girl that was in the movies had tried to make some sort of snarky comment?
Oh, I did see that.
J.K. Rowling, and she completely annihilated her.
Just obliterated.
You wouldn't have a career if it wasn't for me, babe.
Yep.
So, yeah, I saw this clip, and I'm like, yeah, that's pretty funny. Where he he kind of gives her a shout out without like naming her.
Well, yeah. Well, Harry Potter's back in the news a lot because they're coming out with a series on Amazon Prime where they're rebooting it. And so they've race swapped one
Is that
character.
something that they really needed to reboot?
Well, not to me, but it's because I'm old and it doesn't seem like it was that long ago that Harry Potter came out. And you've got legions of 40-year-old men out there bitching that they race swapped Severus Snape and Harry Potter. I'm like, you're 40 years old. Why are you? It's Harry Potter. It's for fucking kids. It's not.
I mean, I get butthurt with race swapping stuff. So I'm like, depends on what it is.
Not
I mean,
I want to die on it.
I mean, Snow White, her hair is white as snow.
I know. Well, no, in the book, Severus Snape has fallow skin, but they just, I don't know, it's just dumb.
But if her hair is white as snow and the person's a dark skinned person with dark hair, how does that fucking work?
Well, it didn't work because it lost tons of money, and
That's
that
what
girl
I'm saying.
yeah, because nobody wants
I
that
pick
shit.
my battles on that because some of it's like I don't really care, but then it was like a white lady with white hair. They obviously said, "Fuck you, we're going to do what we want," and they paid for it.
Mm-hmm. Yes, they did.
Okay, so a few weeks back, we did our MTV because MTV was no longer doing music on MTV and they're just doing pretty much reruns of reality shows.
What a shame.
So one of the persons that we highlighted was Kennedy.
Mm-hmm.
And Kennedy went on Sage Steele's show and kind of talked about her days on MTV.
That's
so
cool.
I basically got 2 clips of it. I thought it was interesting.
Right. Sage Steele's kind of based.
She is kind of based. She had a 25-year career at ESPN and basically told him to kick rocks.
Yep.
I mean, you have to be based for that.
Mm-hmm.
For you is what? So my sexy teenage fiance is a West Pointer. And his story is incredible because he came from a working class family where no one went to college. He was not expected to go to college, even though he was incredibly bright and very athletic. And West Point was not too far from where he grew up. And he would look over and he said to his uncle when he was about 12 years old, like,
and when I watched these, and then I remember watching Kennedy when I was younger on MTV, and then when we did the celebration of MTV, and she came across very like hippie kind of.
She was the 90s girl, like the alt rock kind of indie pop from the 90s. That was her.
Yes.
Bailiwick.
But she wasn't anything like that, like on the inside, because
No.
she was more libertarian back then.
Oh yeah,
and she talks about it in these two clips about where she had to kind of watch what she said, even though she was like 18, 19, 20 years old, which is crazy.
I'm going to go there someday. And he's like, no, you're not. You're going to drive truck like we do. And he was like, and that like somehow gave him motivation. And when his West Point application, or when his letter of acceptance came in the mail, it's like a big, like army green giant envelope. The mailman brought it to him and said, you cannot open this alone.
No
Yes.
way. Oh my.
Isn't that sweet? And I love that. And so he did an amazing job as an engineer. I studied aerospace engineering, and he was like, oh, this is great. I'll finish my time at West Point. I'll serve my 5 years in Hawaii as an engineer at Schofield Barracks. And that'll be awesome. What a great life. You know, college is paid for. You know, I'm serving my country. Beat Navy. And then he graduated in June of 2001.
Yeah.
And then 9/11 happened just a couple months later. And of course, you know, he was now an officer. So he was sent to airborne school. He was sent to Ranger school and eventually sent to Afghanistan in 2004, 2005, which was a horrible time in the war.
How much does he talk about that time?
He talks about it when he's ready to. That's not something that I press him about. And he will talk about people that he served with. He told me a very funny story the other day. He said that because, they're talking about the coalition and who is fighting with whom right now against Iran. And he was telling me that the French and the Romanian soldiers always stole the Americans' ice cream. And he said it was 120 degrees in Kandahar, and they only got ice cream shipped once a month, and the Romanians would come and take 20 tubs of ice cream. And he was very mad at them.
He has not forgotten who stole
that story was so funny because he was telling me how, the international coalition is very funny because different troops from different countries, obviously, like they're trained differently. They have different values, and I don't think he'll ever forgive the Romanians or the French. And I'm half Romanian. Like my mom's 100% Romanian.
Yeah.
So
Don't you have a tattoo, like a flag?
Yeah.
Where is it?
On my ankle. That one's on my ankle.
Okay, so we're gonna go to the next one.
I'm annoyed that shit. I'm like, that drink ain't gonna drink itself, girl. Don't you shut up for a minute? I'd be pissed too if I was in 120-degree weather and some gypsy came and swiped my ice cream. Fuck that guy.
Be pissed. Be pissed.
Yeah, Scorpio. Kennedy was all about like the 90s. It was like Matthew Sweet, the Sundays, that type of alt rock. Smiths.
Talk.
Yeah. Yeah, that was her deal. Her and the other. What was the other guy? What was the guy's name that did that? Matt Pinter.
Well, there's Matt Loader, Matt Penfield.
That's the one. Penfield. Yeah.
Yeah. Penfield's the bald guy.
Yeah, he was the other 90s guy, like the grunge guy. Yeah, Kurt Loder was, God, he was with MTV forever. Breaking all the news.
Oh, I'm not even sharing. What am I doing?
I don't know what you're doing.
What am I doing?
No way.
At that point, yes.
So you can hold on your big green envelope, right? That's amazing. Yeah, I couldn't have gotten in with a high school diploma and with the test scores. I couldn't have gotten. Well, no, I'm talking UCLA, West Point.
No, it's like any. Yeah, there's no way. Like my girls, I'm like, don't even try. Like it was a different time, and also they wanted non-traditional students. Non-traditional being over 25.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So
like the professors in community college loved the non-trads because we would go to office hours because we wanted the knowledge.
Yeah.
We wouldn't just go the week before the test.
Right.
Like we were there all the time, like, really trying to figure out some of the problems that were raised in class. Theo Vaughn was in my history class.
Shut up.
Yes. We spent together a bunch.
How old was he?
He was 18.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
He went to class.
Yeah, he did the history.
That was a good one.
Theo Vaughn seems like he would not go to class very often.
Nope.
Me and Theo, because we paid attention, we asked questions. His questions were always like out there. I don't think he was a comic yet. Like it's funny because in my history book, I still have his number. I don't know if it's his working number, but it's like Theo. And then it was Tommy Lahren who was like, do you know who Theo Vaughn is? I'm like, oh yeah, he's super funny. And she's like, he was in Mr. Cavill's history class with you. I was like, I totally remember him. There were 3 of us who studied together in that class. And
That's
one of them.
crazy.
Yeah.
I imagine him as being super curious.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
when you talk about asking.
She had the vibe back in the day, for sure.
Yeah, I agree. I thought she was gay too.
Questions.
Apparently I was wrong.
Yeah, he wasn't one of the people like fighting with the professor.
Right.
Yeah.
But asking, like receiving,
Yeah.
that's crazy. And then, but you get a philosophy degree?
Yes.
I could, as soon as I learned that, I'm like, I could totally see that. Because you are so quick-witted and so talented in many ways, but you're observing everything at all times. So how does that philosophy degree help you today?
Philosophy helps you take things apart and put them back together. And also take things apart and realize the absurdity. Like that was, learning the reductio ad absurdum, which is just like starting with the premise is false and then working backward. So it's like, I will grant you that socialism is a great idea. However, and then you work backwards and go, but you have a high taxation rate, and that.
If you want to get your clips ready, these two clips, I thought she was talking about her time at MTV, but it's really not. One of them's UCLA. So if you want to get your clips ready to go,
I'm ready. Let's go to Carrot.
Otherwise, I have to pull up the 2-hour freaking podcast, which I don't necessarily want to do. So
nope. All right, hold up. So you sent me something about Carrot Top. You care to? I have it ready to roll.
Okay, so I don't know if you follow Carrot Top or know who Carrot Top is.
Oh, sure.
Okay, so when he was a young man, he was interested in being a comedian, and he got hooked up with Gallagher. Do you remember Gallagher with the Sludge-O-Matic?
He smashed the watermelon, and
that's correct.
Sure.
And he wrote a couple jokes for Gallagher. I guess Gallagher was very rough around the edges, kind of an asshole.
Mm-hmm.
And then 20 years later, he ran into Gallagher again, and Gallagher's like, "What you up to?" And he's like, "Well, like comedy. Like I literally am headlining right here." Like Gallagher had no idea like he was doing comedy. So it was like, I guess Gallagher was very, very self-centered and didn't give a fuck. But the reason I'm saying that is because people always compare Carrot Top to Gallagher. And that they're always like, well, he's trying to rip off Gallagher's jokes, and he's trying to take his his gimmick from him or whatever. And this is a clip where somebody's accusing him of taking one of Gallagher's bits. So that to kind of give you context.
All right. Before I hit play, I'll share real quickly my Carrot Top story. So my second wife and I were at Caesar's Palace, and we managed to score some Elton John tickets in Vegas.
Nice.
So we're enjoying the show. It was all right. It's good. I like Elton John. Okay. So midway through the show, the doors open. In walks Carrot Top with two bombshells, blonde bombshells, one on each arm, rolls straight down down the theater, sits right in the front row, stays for like 2 songs, grabs his girls, rolls back out. So he's like king of the town in Vegas.
Wow.
He was jacked too.
Oh,
Carrot
yeah.
Top
He had a time where he was freaking jacked.
Massive.
I think he was doing freaking steroids or something.
I mean, yeah. Well, let's see.
Because you can only get so big. Like you can only get so big without
naturally. Yeah, naturally, you can only get so big. That's right.
You got to see this. This is awesome. Here we go.
You build all the puppets.
Yeah,
right?
I build all the dummies. Yeah, and I'm pretty proud of myself. Those things have lasted for decades.
Yeah, no shade for Carrot Top, but he makes his own props. But taking a Barbie and stapling it to a 2x4 and going, "Baby on board," it's not that difficult.
It's not my fucking prop. Is the reason if you're gonna fuck with me, fuck with my act, fuck with my joke. That's Gallagher. Gallagher did "Baby on Board."
Baby on board.
If you're gonna do a joke about me, pick my joke. It's like saying, yeah, the Rolling Stones weren't that. I mean, Jukebox Hero wasn't really their best song because it fucking wasn't their song. You got to see this. This is awesome. Here we go.
Carrot Top's fired up.
Oh yeah. He's probably so tired of people comparing him to Gallagher and trying to say that his jokes are being stolen by, like Carrot Top is trying to steal his thunder or whatever.
Yeah. Plus, can you imagine being Carrot Top like your entire life? He's got to wear the big red. Like I've never seen. It'd be like if I went, all right, this is Mike from the Prominent Citizens. I'm not Julio, and I'm going to check. Like he can never be Mike. He always has to be Julio, so to speak.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's got to live the gimmick like the Undertaker.
And he's got a very distinct look, so he's not going to like, unless he's wearing a mask, he would be like, "Oh, Carrot Top, what's up?"
Yeah, well, that's smart actually, because he's Carrot Top when you see him. There's nobody else that could possibly.
But he got apologized. But he got apologies about that comment or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But it still probably stings because he's probably so tired of hearing about him being like Gallagher or trying to steal his gimmicks or something, you know.
Carrot Top
I never thought that. I loved Gallagher when I was a little kid. Loved him.
I never. Me too. He'd smash the watermelon. But I'm like,
And
whatever.
then Gallagher 2, you know who Gallagher 2 is?
Yes, his twin. Didn't he have
His
a twin?
brother who took his act because he thought Gallagher 1 was going to retire, and then there was both of them. And it was never Gallagher 2. It was Gallagher TOO.
That's some carny shit, Derek. I like it though.
Like, what the hell is going on right now?
I don't know. Well, let's see what's going on with Nick Cannon, who apparently said something about the Democratic Party and the Ku Klux Klan.
Yes.
Is that what I'm seeing here? All right.
Yes.
Let's see what Nick Cannon. Doesn't Nick Cannon have about 10,000 children? Isn't
Yes,
that
he
his
does
thing?
have about 10,000 children.
All right. Well, there you go. There's your typical fence sitter argument.
Yeah, it is a typical fence sitter argument. Okay, so Ku Klux Klan. All but one of the leadership of the Ku Klux Klan was a Democrat.
Yes, but here's I'm going to argue this, which I'm not supposed to do. I'm
And
supposed
it's
to
not
say
the
yes
whole
and
flipping
everything.
thing. Democrats are Republicans, Republicans are Democrats. That's not true.
Oh, all right. Well, then never mind.
You gonna say that?
Kinda. The party's changed. That was 1800 and something, but whatever. It doesn't look.
No, because there was Ku Klux Klan members in Michigan that I had to fucking hear about. They lived in Howell, Michigan, and it's like what? But then when you look at the leadership, most of them were Democrats. So it's like for these people just to blatantly lie, it's laughable.
Well, the Ku Klux
they blatantly lie and people believe it without doing any research.
The KKK is like a boogeyman anyway. Look, what's there like 24 people in the KKK now in 2026? It's like non-existent.
I mean, if we want to get into it, basically, the people back then were voting Republican over Democrats. The Democrats basically got a bunch of people to scare people into seeing it their way. I wonder if they're doing that shit now with the fucking No Kings rally. And the Black Lives Matter shit. And then before that was something else. It's the same shit, different paint.
It's scare
It's
tactics.
the same thing. It's a scare tactic.
That's
Like,
when the Minneapolis riots, all this, the George Floyd. It's like let's put in Antifa, who we are
it's
paying.
all the playbook of the
and
same thing. Yeah.
Get them to make the city nervous, and then the locals will rise up because they're thieves. All the ghetto people, and they'll start smashing windows. Like it's so.
Well, they
obvious.
purposely did it. Where the government says,
Yeah,
"Well,
that's what I'm saying.
let us go through the jails. We'll deport the people that are in the prisons and the jails." No, we're not cooperating. So then they go door to door, and that's all we hear. Oh, there's masked thugs, and it's crazy. No, they did it purposely for optics.
Yep.
And if people don't see that, you're a fucking idiot.
Well,
but, we don't want to go into it too much.
What's interesting is pretty soon with AI, you won't be able to tell what was real and what isn't anymore in years. But we have a small victory. It looks like OpenAI is shutting down Sora.
You didn't share.
No, I'm trying to introduce the bit.
Yeah, Sora was supposed to be like the bee's knees, the cat's meow as far as AI.
Yep.
And Disney signed a huge, like $1 billion contract with Sora, and basically they shut down.
Oh shit!
And basically they basically handed the contract back to Disney and said it's done.
All right, we got some breaking news out of the business world. OpenAI saying it's shutting down its video generation platform, Sora. You see the post here on Sora's X account. Their message to people who used it: what you made with Sora matters.
Yeah, a bunch of the stuff that we watch on YouTube is created by Sora. Some of the AI music that some of our favorite YouTubers use, created by Sora.
I wonder why they shut down. Like they were kind of popular. That's kind of weird, don't you think? Like what happened? Hopefully they'll explain.
Is disappointing. The AI videos, like the ones you see here, have generated some controversy. Critics saying they're a breeding ground for potential copyright infringement or about deep fakes. Ryan Sun is joining us now with more on this. They just had this $1 billion deal with Disney. They've actually talked about on the podcast. And now it sounds like they're ending their partnership and they're shutting down their doors.
Yeah.
What's going on?
And what was remarkable about that Disney partnership was that it was only in December Sora as a video generating platform, again, the idea is that it's a text to video. You just kind of type in what you want, and then this AI creates that video for you. It was only over a year old. I think it was released to the public in December of 2024. And now you have OpenAI saying they're shutting this thing down. Now, the OpenAI company does say that they decided to discontinue Sora as they focus and compute demand grows. They say that they want to focus on things that are real world physical tasks. And then Disney, which is the other big aspect of this. As you point out, they had a $1 billion equity investment in OpenAI as a result of a partnership where they said, we are going to.
If you want to pause it real quick. So what, it's almost like that they're like, we just created this toy and then now it's done.
Something stinks with this. It was almost like somebody in Disney knew somebody at OpenAI and they wanted to do a little backroom deal where somebody got lots of money. I don't know, man. It's weird.
It's almost like
they were saying like, oh, well, copyright issues and deep fakes. I mean, what do you think?
Like the Hunter Biden paintings.
Right.
It's just like, we're going to create a company and then move some money around.
I don't know. I mean, I may be wrong, but I don't know.
It's crazy that Walt Disney had $1 billion freaking deal and they're like, we're done. We're good.
People with a lot of money don't like to share their money with people who don't have a lot of money. And they will pass the money around to their rich friends, knowing they'll get it back at some point.
To allow Disney characters on Sora, again, arguably the most recognizable library of characters ever. Disney saying in response to this news that they appreciate the constructive collaboration and essentially that they respect the company's decision to close down that particular platform. We don't know what happens with that investment. They haven't responded to the questions about that. But again, this is just kind of showing us how fast things are moving in the AI.
I just wonder if it's about profitability. And I only ask that because, Sam Altman,
I must think that they're worried about being sued because of the likeness of the people they were using.
I agree.
For their bottom line.
Because they did mention that earlier in the clip.
Yeah, different companies feel differently
Copyright
about this.
infringement.
You have Google and Grok, now that OpenAI has essentially shuttered Sora as the only really remaining big players that have these video generators. Grok's is called Imagine, Google's is called VO, but I should point out Anthropic. That's the big one. A lot of people have been talking about Claude. Anthropic has chosen from the get-go to not do image or video generators. I should point out, OpenAI says they're still going to do images, but different companies feel differently about what's the best strategy. I should point out there's also a legal liability aspect to it. Deep fake pornography is a big issue with these types of video generators, and it's just maybe unclear if OpenAI saw that as a potential liability here.
It's major, though, I have to say, really major.
Big
It's
deal.
surprising. Brian Chung.
Not really. It's no big deal.
We thank you for watching, and remember, stay updated on breaking news and
No. Thoughts on that, Derek? Any thoughts? Like one AI company?
No, I just thought it was interesting that they were just like they were there a year. They made a bunch of fake AI videos that people laughed and thought were real, and then a year later they're like, "We're good. We're done."
Yeah, something's rotten
That's
in
freaking
Denmark.
weird.
Something stinks.
Yeah, so we'll have to keep an eye on that if we get an update or something. But yeah, it's definitely weird that a company just says, yeah, we're good. That never happens.
Nope. All right, next up we have you sent me a clip of Bam Margera. Bam
Margera.
Margera, a skateboarder.
He was a professional skateboarder. He was also in Jackass.
All right. Let's see what he has to say.
Okay, so he if you want to pause it, I'll give you a little bit of context. Okay, so he was in Jackass, but then after Jackass, he was having substance abuse problems and he was doing different appearances in MTV. And then I think he was also in what they called Nitro Circus, which is also another MTV thing. Skateboarders, and they were doing stunts and all kinds of stuff. And he supposedly, I don't know how true it is, supposedly starting to get his life turned around.
All right.
And he's at the airport because he's going to be hosting some sort of event. So yeah, that's what the clip is.
All right. I know he was a huge figure in the skating world.
Oh yeah, he's huge back in the day.
Massive.
Oh yeah. And he had a show on MTV where he was basically completely destroying his parents' house.
Yeah. Well, that was that whole Jackass crew. Steve-O, him, Johnny Knoxville.
Bam, mate.
What up?
How are you?
You did not see me in these jammies.
Oh my God.
Nothing wrong with those
I had a
jammies.
4 a.m. flight from Atlanta. I'm here to to kind of host this pro street league. Paul Rodriguez's Primitive Warehouse.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, and they're, my son is going to come with me for the first time to see some real skateboarding, Phoenix the Wolf. So I'm really excited about that.
I'm keen to see like how the skateboard comp goes too.
I know. Well, they want me to ollie 8 stairs right off the gate before they get started with their crazy kick.
Can you still do that?
It's been a long time.
Come on,
but
Bam,
I
you
think
got it.
We're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
This is perfect. This could be practice.
Playing, this is practice. I'm giving it 1
Oh,
go.
no way.
Uh-huh. His boy's like, I don't know about this
my
dude.
God, we're back.
Oh, he's a wild man.
Oh!
Classic
He
Bam.
almost made it, though. He almost did.
Hey,
Okay, here we go.
this kid's gonna make it.
Oh,
Nope.
that
Oh,
counts.
that,
Does that
the
count?
floor is probably insanely slick, too.
He
Yo,
took a
that was good
dive.
practice.
Paul Rodriguez the phone call
Hey,
saying,
that's
I'll
dope.
do the ollie before you guys start your crazy.
I thought it was
You
funny.
can do
He
it now. That was good practice, all right?
I got a stretch coach of a wife, you know. It really.
I like that
worked out
he's
to
like,
my
well, I'm
benefit.
turning my
2
life
years
around,
ago,
but he goes,
I
right,
wouldn't
you
be
can't
doing this
take
at
the
all.
skating out of the
I'd be
boy.
probably
He's like, hell yeah.
Big
Me hit
fan
that.
of Epsom salt and pulled a muscle. I was on like a rock and roll tour, which pretty much entailed the whole tour bus waking up to, you know, Jack Daniels with hot tea and some
Right on.
Adderall and God knows what. And
Not anymore?
The doctor said that my legs were like dry rotted rubber bands. And good luck trying to skate. So lost all hope till I met my wife. She's a stretch coach. She said, don't listen to that doctor. He's an idiot. You stretch an hour a day and you'll be back to normal in no time.
You're looking good. You're sounding good. You're feeling good.
Yeah, I'm September 28th will be 2 years sober now.
Oh, that's good.
Awesome, bro.
Yeah, thank you.
Legend.
Yeah.
I appreciate your time.
Yeah, rock and roll.
He's
Thank you
always
so
a
much.
character. He's
Hey, what's
always
your name,
funny.
man?
But
Yeah.
Oh, hey, what's up, Paul?
Couldn't
It's
get
all
the
good, man.
monkey off his back.
Yeah, he's
You
a
gotta make
legend
sure-
from
I
the
hope that-
what's it, 2000s. That's when those shows were on, right?
Basically, yeah.
90s, 2000s.
It's all good.
2000s up
Well,
until Jackass
My
basically
mind's
ended
over
with
there.
the late
All right.
2000s or
Jeez.
early
Oh
2010s.
my God.
Something like
One of
that.
the, one of the
appreciate-
funniest things I've seen in a movie, I saw the Jackass movie, the original one, when Johnny Knoxville rented a car and then went out and put it in a demolition derby and got it all smashed up. Then he returned it to the rental place and they're like, what the fuck did you do to this car? He's like, what do you mean? I bought insurance. Good, right? Which I thought was good. That was funny.
Hey, you ever see the Seinfeld episode where he's going to rent a car?
No.
And they're like, did you want to get the insurance for it? He's like, well, no, I just have my regular insurance. Well, no, you have to get the insurance for it. He's like, no, I have my regular insurance. I just want to use my regular insurance. So there's this whole thing about him getting insurance. And they're like, well, sir, you have to. Otherwise, we can't rent the car. And he gives his money and he's like, I'm going to fuck this car up. Like, obviously, he didn't say that because it was network TV. But he was basically like, well, you're making me pay for insurance. I'm going to fuck this shit up.
All right. The last clip I have that you sent me was a clip that I actually have something to say about because I saw this movie the other day.
Oh, cool.
But let's see. This is Ryan Gosling literally, let me make it a little bigger. Is that good?
Yeah.
Literally bailing out Hollywood with his movie Project Hail Mary.
And how was the movie in general?
It was a tale of two movies. Ryan Gosling was 12 out of 10 in it. He was so good. And the scenes with him in it were great. Anything that didn't involve him as the central person was shit. And it was a little too long. It was like 2 hours and 20 minutes or something. But I would give it like a 7 out of 10.
What kind of movie is it? Because I'm probably not going to see it in the theater, so you can spoil it if anybody. I don't know if
Okay,
anybody-
so it's a sci-fi-ish movie.
Okay.
There's something going on in our solar system that is going to destroy the sun, which is going to cause the people on Earth to die of starvation within like 40 years. So in a nutshell, they got to send somebody out to another solar system, another star that's having the same problem to see if they can figure out what's going on. So Ryan Gosling goes in a sleeper ship where he's in a coma for years, and he wakes up at this new star. He meets an alien from another planet that's trying to figure out the same thing because their solar system is dying too. The scenes with him and the alien are some of the funniest shit I've ever seen. It's so good. The scenes when they go back to Earth and talk about how they launched the ship and stuff is boring.
Okay.
And then I won't say how it ends, but it's basically somebody goes into space and tries to save the Earth and meets an alien. And it's I don't know.
And I thought I thought his comments were interesting and pretty based.
All right, so I'll let you.
Not
You wanna...
moviegoers' job to keep theaters open. It's our job to make things.
That's right.
And make things that are worth viewers coming out to. I agree 100%.
And let me tell you, I cannot understate this. He carried this movie.
Did he really?
He was so good at it. It's worth, I'd say when it comes on streaming, Derek, you should check it out.
Okay.
It's worth the scenes with him. He's so good. So he talks about Project Hail Mary, which was written by a guy named Andy Weir, who, oddly enough, Derek, do you know who Critical Drinker is?
Yeah.
Critical Drinker interviewed recently the author of the book that this movie is based off of.
Oh, I heard about that. People are trying to, and I'm not a Critical Drinker guy, but it was just like they were just being petty and stupid.
Yeah, they're like, how dare you go on Critical Drinker?
How dare you go on a right-wing podcaster's stuff? It's like, shut the fuck up.
Critical Drinker isn't even, I've never heard him say anything right-wing. He just hates Hollywood.
I'm not a huge fan of him, but I've never seen him get like too political. He's always kind of snarky when he does his videos about his reviews.
Yeah, that's his whole bit though. So you like it or you don't. But so he says 6 years ago, I got the manuscript to Project Hail Mary. It's the most ambitious thing I'll ever make. It seemed impossible. It was very ambitious. The visuals were awesome. It was too good not to give it a shot. 6 years later, we did it. Here we are, all back in theaters. It's not your job to keep them open. It's our job to make things that make it worth you coming out.
Exactly. Because I'm sick and tired of people. And we'd done a clip last week of Gyllenhaal, Maggie Gyllenhaal, blaming men for not giving her an opportunity or go and watch a stupid fucking movie.
I will say this was the second week this movie's been out, and my daughter wanted to come down and do something with us because my birthday was a week ago and she didn't get to show up then. So like, let's go see a movie. I heard Project Hail Mary is good. I'm like, sure, that sounds like fun. And my son tried to get tickets, 3 different theaters, 2 of them were sold out. And this is the second week, which is rare, I think. So we got tickets, and the theater that we were in was packed, and everybody. Look, my daughter thought it was great. My son loved it. I was a little less impressed with it, but I think that's just because I'm old and crotchety. But it was definitely a good feel-good movie. You could take your family to it, even young kids. There's nothing degenerate in it. No, it's a good wholesome movie.
It's good. But yeah, I saw that comment and people of course were, oh, how dare he say that? It's like truth hurts, pal. Truth fucking hurts.
Yeah. So here you go. $140.9 million in the opening weekend. I don't know where it's at now, but that's a good haul. And
it drives me insane that some of these people that are the young actors and producers in Hollywood are so entitled that they expect somebody to come out to their movie. Never earned it. Never have a history of making good flicks or movies or shows or something. So you have it's like, oh, you did this, and this. It's like, those are good movies.
Yeah.
So having a history, they expect people to just give them stuff or expect people to just give their hard-earned money to somebody. And it's just like the entitlement some of these motherfuckers have. It drives me insane.
Yeah. I'll give you a small spoiler of the movie. This is a minor spoiler, but you might get a kick out of it. So there's a scene where they're on in this alien star system, and it's Ryan Gosling and the alien are like hanging out and bonding because they have to work together. And so Ryan Gosling is trying to share Earth culture with the little alien guy. So he's showing him Rocky movies.
Oh God. Okay.
So he names the alien Rocky. So that's the alien's name. So when they come up on a planet and they want to name the planet, it turns out the alien's spouse is back on his home planet and he misses her. So they named the planet Adrian.
Oh, geez.
I got a kick out of that. My kids didn't know what the fuck that meant, but I'm like, I gotcha. It's a cute movie, and I would absolutely say if you want to go, anybody wants to go get some popcorn and watch the movie, it's worth it. It's a little long,
okay,
honestly, but the funny parts are amazing. So good.
Okay, so to end out the show, I have 3 clips. 2 of them are one incident, and then one's kind of a solo thing.
All right.
And then that'll be it for us. Just a couple of clips left. So
okay,
let me
a
hit
second.
the
I'll be
old
right back.
intro. Dum, dum, dum,
Oh, never mind. I'm staying.
dum, de doody dum, 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 de doody dum, 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 de doody dum. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, so we got this first one. And of course, it's my people.
What's the matter with Detroit, Derek? What's wrong?
Since I left Detroit, they got stupider.
It happened exactly when you left. It just went to
that's what it
shit
was.
after you left. Yep.
Okay, so this lady has a court appearance.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to spoil it, so let me. She has a court appearance, so that's why she is on the Zoom call with the judge.
I think I already know where this is going, but
I'm not driving. I'm a passenger in a car.
You're still not. I'm not hearing cases with people driving or as passengers in cars.
Okay, I will pull over right now.
Short of us coming out to everybody's house and doing these on boats and stuff in the summer, I don't know.
I'm sorry, I have an emergency. I'm going out of town for a family member, but I will have my driver pull over. Hang on 1 second. I'm sorry. I didn't know that I wasn't allowed to be in a car, but hang on 1 second.
What the fuck?
Am I crazy, or does it not look like you're driving that car?
I'm not driving the car.
You can see it in her glasses.
I'm a passenger in the car, sir.
Women.
What side of the car are you on?
I'm on the left.
And of course, she's got the Karen glasses and is the ugliest fucking thing you ever wanted to see.
Yep.
Side.
How would you be on the left-hand side if you're a passenger in the front seat? Am I missing something?
Left hand, right hand side. I'm sorry. I've been sitting in a room. I didn't know.
What the hell?
Yeah, the seatbelt's coming off of the driver's side. Right? You know you're lying to me, right?
No, I'm not, sir.
You can see her arm doing this because the fucking steering wheel.
What is wrong with her that she thinks she could get a? It's even the judge is like, "Are you serious? Really?"
Let me see the driver. Let me see the driver.
Busted for being a lying whore.
I have to ask their. I have to ask their permission.
Now.
Oh my God.
I wonder what is she on trial for?
Oh, you're not in the you weren't in the driver's side. You think I'm that stupid? I'm going to go ahead and enter a default judgment. Our paperwork says that we can't have that they can't drive. Does it not, Jennifer?
I knew
I'm
it.
sorry, Your Honor. I took a breath in and started choking. Well, I missed what
Does
you
our
said.
paperwork not tell people that they can't be in a car?
I don't know, Your Honor. I'd have to look at it again. I haven't looked at it in a while.
Looking at it does not say that I cannot be in a car.
I'm entering a default judgment. You lied to me. Judgment 1921-85. Send me your counsel and put in there defendant was not available at the time and then was driving a car and telling the court she was not. I'm entering a default judgment. Have a great day. Thank you.
The judge ain't got time for this shit.
The cojones that this lying bitch has to sit there and on a Zoom call lie to the judge that basically can stick you in jail for a while.
What's crazy to me and what's scary to me is normally I would say that girl must have been on some drugs or something, but I don't think she was.
I think she's just about the stupidest person I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah. Wow.
Ridiculous. How fucking it's not, and she's not being naive. She is literally evil. She don't give a fuck, including the judge.
Well, narcissists who I have experience with, especially women, they will believe their lies in their head and they literally think they're the truth. So when she's like, I'm not driving, she believed it. She's a psychopath. That was a good dum-dum, Derek.
I got another one. And you can measure which one's
well, that's tough to beat.
Better.
But all right, here we go.
You ready for this shit?
Let's do it.
I pointed you to the exact paragraph. It's her education.
Stop.
Stop because you don't want to hear
Oh,
what the
stop.
argument is.
Stop. You interrupt me one more time, you are being held in direct contempt of court, and
Yes,
you can
ma'am.
wipe that smirk off.
I don't
your
have a
face.
smirk on my face.
Oh, yes, you do.
I do not.
I am not going to tolerate this from you, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Fill out the request, get the form from our court clerk's office on the second floor, make sure it comports with what you've got already, get it filed, mailed in, whatever you need to do. Let us assess her request. If it's,
My client's not seen her child. There is no order in this court, and there's been no jurisdiction found that this court has jurisdiction over this child who has never lived in your county.
You just
Never
interrupted
lived.
me.
I did
Yes,
not. There was a pause. There was a break. I wasn't done with my argument.
And I was not done with my statement. You interrupted again. Do not throw your.
I did not throw. It fell off the bench. Please stop stating things that are not true, ma'am.
Sir, you've got a room full of witnesses.
I do. I put it down. I did. I put it down and it fell down. I did not fall.
Then settle down.
I'm not upset and I'm not arguing. You're not letting me make an argument. I'm not red in the face, ma'am. I'm not.
Stop. Our court reporter cannot get what we're both saying.
I am trying to make my argument. You interrupted my argument halfway through
This
on
is
an
a panic button
objection.
that will get every available deputy in.
Yes, ma'am, I'm aware. It's happened to
You're
me before.
interrupting. It has.
Yes.
Because you're out of line
Yeah,
with court.
I guess so.
Okay.
It's happened to me before. Again, if something's happened before, you may want to change the way that you do things. I don't know.
I got to say, I'm not a fan of this judge either, to be honest with you.
I'm a transgender attorney
The
practicing.
minute
all
she put her hand up, like talk to the
You do,
hand, I'm
ma'am.
like,
It's not. You do.
Fuck
Did you hear what he said?
no, I'm sorry. I'm
I
just
guess
talking over.
so.
Okay. If I push that.
Or maybe
button-
because I'm a transgender attorney practicing all over the state.
I don't know what you
You
are.
do,
All right.
ma'am. It's not. You do.
I don't know whether
You do,
you're
ma'am. You do.
transgender,
You
other
do.
than you have just now
No,
advised me,
ma'am,
and
you
that
do.
doesn't have
You
anything to
do.
do.
It's happened when we
anything.
talked on the phone.
This other attorney is fucking awesome. He's just like, doo-doo-doo,
That's
doo-doo-doo.
that's literally me. I'm like, I'll just be over here, dude. I'm good.
That wasn't talking. Let me tell you.
Exactly,
You were
Scorpio.
entirely inappropriate.
You were
You
yelling
were
at
so
me, and I did not even know you were the judge.
And I didn't know you from Adam.
I said,
At that
my name
point.
is Rob
Or
Hopkins.
Eve.
I'm an
Which doesn't
attorney
mean
in
anything.
Oklahoma City.
No, sir, you did not.
Okay.
Okay.
There's no one there to know that, right?
Okay. So we are pausing this until you get the ADA request form filled out and it gets processed.
So we're going to pause the hearing on jurisdiction that's been set twice. I drove an hour and a half to have the hearing. My client's available telephonically, and we are simply not even taking testimony.
Is your client available telephonically?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Well, then get her on the phone.
Thank you.
Your Honor, to which we would object.
Me too.
This is as clear as the nose on my face that this woman will not appear before this court because she has a warrant or stealing.
Objection, hearsay. That's not true. And you're ready
You
to
will find, sir,
Don't
that
put at me. It's over
me.
Or shout at me.
I'm not putting down.
My man's got bass in his voice, though.
Get out of my face, sir. Get out of my face, sir.
You may step
Get
back.
out of my face.
This dude, the other attorney is straight up just like, what'd you say?
The fuck you say?
Get out of my face. Get out of my face.
These people are my friends, and you're being ugly.
And get out of my face.
Look what you're doing, right?
Why?
Because
He tells him, you better get out of this county, son.
Yep.
And the transgender dude's like, "Rah, rah, 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 rah."
You're in the wrong zip code,
He
girl.
shouted at
You need to get out.
No, I'm not being. You did not even say that I was in.
you are indirect.
No, I'm not
Judge,
doing
I
my stuff.
apologize, but I felt very threatened by this person. The screaming and the yelling in court. I've never even heard that before in this courtroom.
Now the court reporter's against him.
Do not hurt me.
That
Do
lawyer's
not
going to need
hurt
a
me.
lawyer soon.
Your hands behind your back.
Do not. You're throwing me over this.
Stop resisting.
I'm not resisting.
Okay. Put your hands behind your back. Stop resisting.
You know exactly what's
Why
happening.
don't you all walk that way sometime?
I can't walk. I'm being thrown down.
Just stop, settle down, walk that way.
No.
Settle down. Do not.
She's like, pipe down.
Do not grab me. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
Nice.
You're hurting me. You're hurting me.
Oh, he put that knee in his gut, too. Fuck yeah.
My God. I can't breathe.
My God, he's choking him out, King.
I am so tired of the I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't. That's the idiot and the black people go-to move. I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
Yeah, I can't breathe.
Oh, shut up. Stop talking.
Yeah,
Number one.
actually, you not breathing is kind of part of why I'm putting you in a chokehold. See, we're going to knock you out. So you shut the fuck up.
I cannot breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't.
You're getting tapped out, son.
This is the craziest shit I've ever seen, Derek. This is amazing. I'd be coming off the top rope, giving an elbow drop to help the cops out.
Help! Somebody call 911. Please. 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 Ow. 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 Ow.
Okay, so I have a. Let's see here.
Do you think he should just? No, never mind. Never mind.
I have a different angle.
Nice.
No.
Damn, Derek.
Oh, I don't. Get a female officer now. Get a female officer now.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
A female officer.
I can't get up. I can't see. He just threw my glasses. I can't see.
Hey, my glasses.
Glasses. Put them on my face. Put them on my face. I cannot see.
I'm gonna take his fucking loafers off and just start speeding with the fucking loafers.
Yeah.
Look at the dude in the background. He's got a freaking mullet, and the other girl's just like, "What the hell just happened?"
Where is this? What? I don't even want to know.
Please give me my glasses. I cannot see. I'm trying to walk and I cannot see. I need my wallet.
Oh, give me my glasses, my wallet. Oi, boy, babe. Oh, where's my glasses?
At this time, it is the right move for me to step away. As many of you all heard, there was an incident that took place in another county, a rural county, and there are more details of that incident, and I can't release that at this time.
Oh, we just saw all the details, son.
Yeah, we did. We
That
saw
I
them.
believe that I first have grounds for discrimination lawsuit there in that county.
Nope.
Nope. The judge was a complete fucking bitch. But
At
she
the
did
beginning.
not once say anything about him being transgender. He brought it up, and then he started screeching and yelling like a fucking bitch.
See, at the beginning, I'm like, the judge really putting her hand up like that? That ain't right. But now I'm like, she probably knows this guy, and she ain't having any of his shit today.
It's possible. It's possible that he's been there before.
My glasses. Oh, my glasses. My wallet.
For my
Oy.
physical safety at this time, it's best that I step.
He can get debarred, right?
I would like to think so. He was out of. I mean, he's like, well, I can't release any of the details. We just saw the whole thing on video,
Yeah.
jackass. You're mentally insane.
Oh, Scorpio said that he does. I think he did have a history of this.
Away.
So he's basically LARPing as an attorney and who's a psychopath.
Have I mentioned that how much I hate
And for my-
lawyers? By the way, Derek, just throwing it out there.
That's
think
why
may
I
have
brought these
mentioned
up because I'm like, I got two court ones, and we're gonna watch them like at the end.
I
Family's physical safety is best that I step away. And for all of you wondering if I'm moving, I'm not moving. I'm from South Texas. I can't live in one of those states like Rhode Island, Massachusetts, Minnesota. I wasn't built for that. So I'm
What's
not
that
going to leave
supposed
the
to
great
mean?
state of Oklahoma.
He doesn't like cold weather or something. I don't know.
I'm fucking enraged, Derek. I hate you.
I will work in people are, well, what are you going to do now, Rob? You know, I'll let you know. But like I've told everybody, I know that I am created in his image. I know that there is a bigger plan for me.
Oh,
How
that's
are
a
you
plot.
transgender and Christian? What?
That's a plot twist I did not see coming.
Huh? That's going in complete opposite of what the whole book says.
Yeah, it is. Isn't the deal like God made you the way He wanted you to be? Isn't that sort of the whole bit? Okay,
that's correct.
Yeah.
Know that I will always land on my feet, and whatever I have to do is to make ends meet and to survive out there, I will. For all of you worried about my mental health, thank you so much. I appreciate those thoughts and prayers and good
We were laughing at your mental health because you're a fucking psycho.
Right. Go sick.
wishes and good vibes.
Overpass.
I've got a team of wonderful doctors. You can't go through what I can both medically and psychologically without being medically cleared.
Yeah, we need to follow up on this, Derek. I'm with Scorpio. We need to. This is interesting.
Yeah. So this dude. Yeah, I was saying, okay, so Aspen Gold had played this,
Okay.
and then I'd seen it pull up on my feed, and I'm like, oh yeah, we're gonna definitely talk about it.
Good call, Derek. You're 2 for 2 on the dum dums today.
Oh my
It's
God.
amazing.
He should be debarred because he's a psychopath. Who wants to deal with that? And then he's gonna turn around and say that he's a Christian. How the fuck does that work?
That
in that
shocked
book
me.
that in the book that he decided he was going to use as like a door stopper or something, not Reddit, but he used it as a door stopper.
Mhm.
Inside there, it talks about a place called Salmon and Gomorrah, where basically God says, "Don't do this, and don't fuck each other, and don't be homosexual, and don't
Right.
sin. Otherwise, something bad going to happen to you."
God was
He
pretty
did
clear.
it anyway, and then goodbye, Salmon and Gomorrah.
Yeah, God was pretty clear on the gay shit.
It was he was pretty clear.
There's no half stepping.
Yes. It's not Adam and Steve, it's Adam and Eve.
Well, hopefully, you know what I always think. Like, this guy has a dad. Can you imagine the shame?
My guess is Dad's not around.
Nah, you're probably right, Derek. Yep. Yep.
Most of these people that are mentally ill or have some sort of weirdness to them don't have a dad. Dad's gone. Either dad died or dad is gone with a different family. I mean, it's almost like a book that's written. It's like the same MO. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that was a doozy. That one.
That was.
You said
pretty
you got
funny.
one more clip?
No, that's it.
Oh, thank the Lord. I can't take any more.
The
I'm
one
gonna like
Detroit and then the freaking psychopath thing.
I'm about to go like Fred Sanford. Like, this is the big one. I can't take between Corey Feldman doing Pink Floyd. I gotta tap out. Tapping out.
Yeah.
Like Bret Hart.
So yeah, that's it.
All
Got
right,
nothing
well.
else. No more clips.
Nice job, Derek.
Yeah.
Fine curating of clips tonight. I'm gonna give you that.
I know the first couple of videos we watched were cringe, but then we got into a lot of funness.
I'll never be the same.
You are forever changed, and he's
I
forever
am.
changed. This fucking weirdo.
All right, dude. You want to do next? Well, we'll figure it out. I'm spending Easter with my ex-wife.
Oh yeah,
and
see,
2 of my
Sunday.
kids.
This weekend's going to be tough. We'll have to figure it out because I want to go to at least one baseball game, probably Saturday, and then Easter Sunday.
All right,
We could probably do Friday or Monday or something.
Yeah, just shoot me a text, and I'm good Friday and Monday. Yeah, whatever.
Okay.
Shoot me a text whenever you
Sounds great.
Stuff, but thank you for having me on as always.
Oh, it's always a pleasure.
All right,
buddy.
my life is ruined. Thank you for that, Derek. I'll see you next time. Bye.
All right, later. Thank you, Scorpio, for hanging out with us. Thank you, everybody that I see the numbers and I see you guys watching. So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. And like and subscribe to the channel. And then I put stuff like on my channel as far as like little questions for people, and let me know what type of content that you guys like. Because a lot of times I pick a bunch of clips and we react to them, and I've got 2 channels now. The one channel is for is Frames and Rhythm, which we talk about music and movies and television. The second one is Frames and Rhythm Sports, because we always end up talking about sports. So I'm like, I might as well just make a second channel about sports. So we've got Frames and Rhythm Sports that I put all the sports stuff on. If you guys like sports stuff. But yeah, let me know what kind of stuff that you guys like talking about, and then we can kind of go from there. I always just try to pick the craziest stuff so that we can react to it and conversate about it. You know what I mean? It doesn't always work that way because it depends on like what clips are out for that week. Because sometimes it's boring. There ain't nothing to talk about. So let me know what you guys like talking about. So, all right. Thank you, everybody. And we will see you guys probably either Friday or Monday. All right. Bye, everybody.